just subscribed for 22 months. It is Tuesday.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? It's good to see you there. Nicomancer, Cruddas, Wolfsoul, Rev Brown. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 22 freaking months. God, it's almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. It's Tuesday. Dark Mix. It's good to see you there. Hummicker verifying files, 0.0001%. And there's only 5.2 gigabytes of data to download. So, you know, it's coming soon. Hey, Killick, Echo, Benez, WTF. Hadn't seen Benez in a little while. It's been a week, I guess. Groovy.
Ahoy!
Pie. How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. All right, so tonight, there's a good chance we'll finish Tales of Monkey Island. If we do, King's Quest 3 is set up and ready to go.
Damn it. That's a lot of nuts!
Yeah. It's coming. I am aware of Microids are having a publisher sale on GOG. That means Agatha Christie's Poirot game is on sale too. Yeah, I wasn't actually 0.002%. That's funny. I wasn't aware of that actually. There are several that I'd like to play. I even in Pi, I think played this recently. Well, I say recently, sometime in the past year. The Hitchcock film has I think it was Microids, Vertigo, which I have, and I haven't played. I played about 20 minutes into it just to kind of get an idea how it played, and I haven't actually played it all the way through, so I need to try that again. You're going to get a smidge more storage stuffed into your home server before getting back to business. Oh, yeah. Well, I do love Poirot. Yeah, it's a good. So I gladly ditch Bounty Train for more Poirot anyways. I certainly will. I certainly will play it. Like I said, I've had it on Steam forever. I got it, I think, either free or through a Humble Bundle or something. I think it was a Humble Bundle, actually, like a long time ago. Yeah, they're almost always good. They're enjoyable. I like those. They're relaxing kind of games. Hey, Gregor. But either way, still going for Bounty Train on Thursday. Yeah, I will be doing Bounty Train. It's already set up and in. If I had realized it, I would have probably picked out a Microids game. Gregor, how are you doing this evening? But yeah, for those who aren't aware of the conversation we're having, I just, a couple hours ago, just a couple of hours ago, I set up to play Bounty Train on GOG.com this Thursday. It's a strategy kind of game, another game I kind of suck at. I love strategy games. I always have enjoyed them, but I'm just so bad at them. But, hey, play more, maybe I'll get better, right? Can't get better if I don't play them. I've never played this one. In fact, I'd never even heard of it. I don't know if it's any good. I hope it is. It's got some DLCs. It's had some attention to it, so I'd say it seems to have at least some players. They wouldn't have kept making stuff for 5 years for it if it wasn't getting money. So we'll go with that. Yeah, Two Eras Human is next, after Tales. Getting everything set up before you take some keyboard input lag and play RDR2. I don't blame you. I enjoyed RDR2. I need to go back and play it, finish the last, that segue from RDR2 into the first one, since RDR2, my understanding is that's a prequel to the one that came out, 12, 13 years ago. 15 years ago, whenever it was the first one came out. I forget when it came out, 2012, I think. Happy Election Day. Got the day off from work. Thank you. That's awesome, Peter Steves. Thank you. And 2009, yeah, I thought it was like 10 or 15 years ago. Came out after GTA 4. Yeah. But it never got a PC release. It was only PlayStation and maybe Xbox, I think. Like 360. So, yeah, that's the plan. Bounty Train, and that'll be Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, so day after tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Hopefully it's good. I hadn't even launched it. The music's good. Pardon me. It comes with a soundtrack. And it's really cheap right now. It's like, I forget how much. It's 70% off, something like that. It does have a PC release, but they held out on it? What do you mean they held out on it? I didn't realize they had an actual PC release for the first RDR. But source code was lost. Okay, so there was some drama about it. That's why it never got a PC release. Interesting. The reason I started playing Call of Juarez was because of RDR not being available on PC.
We got a fire on our hands.
It sure got hot in here. Sorry about that. All right. So, yeah, let's get some Tales going. Like I said, we should finish this, actually. It's not far. Oh, I forgot to check the game. I figured you already had it set up, but hey, you know what? I make mistakes. I expect other people do occasionally as well. Forget things, Call of Juarez, did I play all three of them? I've played the first two and most of the third one. I need to go back and finish the third one, but I've played all the way through 1 and 2, and I love I love the first one. The first one is so much fun. In fact, that one's actually one of my earliest games I streamed on this channel. You need to check so you remember, to remove the 50% discount. Oh, yeah. Master Gregor, thank you for the streaks. Oh, that's right. We're a ghost now. I forgot that's where we left off. Back to lurking.
Someone in the bushes there.
Thank you, Echo. Sorry, gotta get comfortable here. Well, while you're hiding in the bushes, you might want to put on some, what do they call that stuff to avoid the poison ivy, to help do what? Yeah, calamine lotion or whatever it is. Pants. They're called pants. Yes, if you're going to hide in the bushes, put on pants. That's always important. All right, so we are a ghost. They don't seem too concerned about us being a ghost.
Bug-eye. What do you want, Pipsqueak?
Only lotion for you is a different kind of... Oh, God. But what if you need to go take a leak? Well, hopefully your pants has a zipper and a button. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought those pants. Game capture? Why would I have a game capture? What would be the point of that?
Any more coal can be broken off. A piece of coal broke off.
There we go. Just no button fly pants. I never had any pants fly. Well, except maybe once in a really strong breeze when they were laying on, a handrail or something, drying. Or a button that broke off when you went to go unbutton and went flying across the room. Ching! Ricochet like a bullet. How did you get out of Manatee? Your PJs don't have a fly. Well, hopefully they got elastic waistband. Or something. I mean, what do they do? Sew them onto you?
You gotta tell me how you got out of the Manatee and ended up on Flotsam.
What part of don't want to talk about it didn't you understand?
Look at me! I'm Bug-Eye. I like to get in on Manatee makeout sessions and ride merfolk around.
Are you mocking me, boy?
Yes, he is. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. I never did beat him on this. Hey, Abuse Will Play Games. How are you doing today? Good afternoon. Yeah, so far so good. I can't complain. I cannot complain. On the bottom left of Club 41, there is an Easter egg of an object you have to click multiple times. That actually... So, Peter Thieves and anybody else who's listening, if you know of an Easter egg in a game, and I have been in a room multiple times... Well, shoot, even if you just bring it up after my first time going in there, generally I'm not going to get upset with you unless it leads me to a puzzle solution or...
Holy crap!
Or story info. Thank you for that raid, Shorty Straw. How are you doing? Welcome in. A Shorty raid. Shorty Blackwell. Oh, wait, no, that's a different person. Avast! Prepare to be boarded on the poop deck. Don't get on my poop deck. I have to tell people to stop riding my poop deck. I mean, seriously, get off my poop deck. Avast, you landlubbers. Lubbers. Something like that. How are you doing, Shorty? How was your stream, man? What were you up to tonight? Tell us a bit about yourself. What's going on? Yeah, don't mess with my poop deck. Grim Fandango! Oh, was it the remaster or did you do the original? Not that it's a huge difference, but I am curious. I've never played the original. I played the re-release. So Guybrush was fitting. Of course he was. Of course he was. It's Tuesday. If it's LucasArts, it's Tuesday. That's what it's for. Remaster with the old graphics. Nice! I need to play that one again. I really enjoyed it. Even Coffee enjoyed that. That was one of those that was good. You know, I played it on the TV with a controller, and it worked great. I literally played it through a Steam Deck on my TV. Coffee sat on the couch. I sat on the recliner. The TV's too freaking far away for you to actually read any of the text, so I occasionally had to get up and go look and make sure I was clicking on stuff and reading stuff properly. You've been known to hang out there. Ooh. Wait a minute. Yeah, Zebu. I know that name. All right, so we've got to defeat him. Oh, I see. I see. So tweaking. So we're going to go cross-eyed, which is the opposite of tweaking. Let's see, which one is that? That's monkey. I think he's doing... No, he's doing meanie. That's what it is. So we need to do monkey, but I think he's doing stinky, I think. I can't see because his hair is in the way. How is Bitto? You never get to raid me. You're right. You rarely do get to raid me. You get to pop in my morning streams. I appreciate... Oh, sorry about that. I appreciate the raid, man. I really do. Everybody who came in with Shorty Straw's raid, Let me give you a quick introduction. As he said, generally he doesn't get to raid me very often. My name is Bitto. If you've never been in my channel before, I almost always play retro games. However, this isn't really something I would consider retro. Everybody has their own definition. Some people agree, some people don't. So for the most part, we all pretty much agree to disagree on that and just treat it, as, well, your opinion. So for me, if it's old enough to be an adult in the U.S., I consider that to be retro. So 18 years or more. That's pretty much a full generation. That means anybody born in 2004 is very unlikely to be aware of the games that came out in their year, unless, say, their parents were playing them, like myself, for example, playing Fallout 3 when my daughter was born. She's aware of Fallout. She's seen me play them here on the channel, but she's also aware I played the third one in New Vegas and that kind of stuff and 4 over the years. So she's aware of it, but she's kind of unique and special in that case. Not everybody's like that. In any case, anything from 18 years or older is generally considered retro for me. But right now, Tuesdays are LucasArts and LucasArts or Sierra adjacent games. And this is technically not LucasArts. It was originally a LucasArts title, right? But it was done by Telltale. We're going to be playing King's Quest 3 after this is done. Pardon me. And then following King's Quest 3, usually 80s era Sierra games take 3 streams maybe for me to complete. Maybe 4. Depends on how much I run my mouth. So then we'll move on to Return to Monkey Island, which I've never, ever played. And that is decidedly not retro by anybody's standards. It's only 2 years old. You can't wait for Sam & Max. I am so looking forward to Sam & Max, the Telltale Sam & Max. I may play the first one again before that just because. And then we'll play the Telltale versions. But I want to get the video card sorted out on the XP machine so that I can play it on that. Since I got the discs and I can install it, let's do it right. Let's do it. We got the hardware. We got the discs. We can play it exactly as it came out some 12, 13 years ago or whatever. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, he's doing Stinky, so we'll do Hooded. Let's see if this does it. Hooded, cross-eyed monkey.
Arr, does it look like I'm mocking you? Arr.
Oh, wait, that's the hint.
Well, I guess not. You're just really ugly.
You're just really ugly. Maybe I should mock him by doing the same thing.
What do you want, pipsqueak?
Okay, so we'll ask him this. So he'll go do that. Let's copy him. Let's mock him. Because that's exactly what we're doing.
Are you mocking me, boy?
Yep. Yes, we're mocking him. Yes, we're going to mock him. Stinky. Tweaking. Meanie. Stinky, tweaking, meanie. Okay.
Arr, does it look like I'm mocking you? I'm Big Bad Bug-Eye. I keep a girly diary. I wish I had hair so I could put it up in curls.
Let's just see how that face looks with my fist shoved in it.
All right, that's enough. I think you need some time to calm down, lad. It's off to the drunk tank for you.
Oh,
And
God,
you,
he
don't
punched the
slime up
judge.
the place while I'm gone. I'll just leave him there until he cools off.
Hi there.
Captain Threepwood, as I live and breathe.
Wait a minute.
In.
Now then, I get it. So we just put Bug-Eye in prison because he punched the judge. And that means he'll probably be in the cell that I normally end up in. No, maybe he'll be in the other cell. He can give me the gum. Yeah, we've already gone through all the dialogue here. I remember doing this last week. So, let's see.
Great hat, man.
Feed the head crab. Oops. Hang on a sec. All right. Thank you for that, Lazy Crypt. How you doing? Butthurt Gamer, how are you doing today? You should know what object does the Easter egg in Club 41. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hang on a second. Got so distracted between the raid and all the other conversation, I totally forgot about the Easter
Hi,
egg.
everyone. I'm back.
Shh.
Not much of an
I'm
Easter
trying
egg.
to concentrate here.
Not much of an Easter egg as it is just something funny he does. Well, that's all right. I can do that. I'm going to guess it's the Guybrush commemorative picture.
Threepwood. Mighty... No. Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty... No. Guybrush Threepwood.
Let's see if we can
Mighty-
find it.
No. Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty...
No, maybe not that.
Well, at least someone thought to get a nice wreath for my wake.
So
What,
long,
that?
Nipperkin.
Ah, it was brought in as kindling when we decided to burn your body.
Oh.
We'll see. Let me see if I can sort it out. The object.
Hyper-flammable mourner's kindling. Hyper-flammable mourner's kindling. Hey, how'd my body get back here?
We came to check on you and found it just laying around. We figured you were dead again, so we just put you back here.
Figured you were dead again, so we just put you back here.
Yep, that's my body, all right. What is it doing here?
This is your wake. We were going to erect a statue in your honor after the pox was cured, but that caused LeChuck to return to pillaging and plundering, and people were calling to burn your body in effigy instead. In the end, we settled somewhere in the middle and decided you'd become our new dartboard.
So I tell you what, Peter Steves, just to save some time, since this isn't a story element type of Easter egg, what is the object I should click on?
That's my body. I need to somehow get back inside of it. That's my body. That's my body. The bullseye hasn't seen any action in quite some time. A testament to Judge Grindstump's assassin-like
Not
focus.
anywhere. Gotcha. Okay, so it's not anywhere in this scene. Bottom left table. Okay. Barrel of yellowish liquid. What the heck? What are you doing, Guybrush? Really? You're going to go all the way around? Well, that was weird.
Banang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a leading cause of simian diabetes. Banang. It's like grog... Banang. Banang. It's... Banang.
I
It's
think
like
I know
grog for
what
monkeys,
it's going
and a
to...
lead...
Banang.
Banang. It's like grog for monkeys, and a lead... Banang. 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 Banang.
The heck is going on?
Banang.
No, I can't. He just threw it away. Hey, Strider.
A keg of grog. If not carefully stored, it'll go skunky. Not that anyone would taste the difference. A keg of grog. A keg of... A keg of... A keg... A keg... A keg of...
Let's see. I think he threw it away, so maybe I can't get to it anymore. Nah, I can't get to it anymore. He tossed it. That's pretty good, though. I'm glad you pointed that out. I had no idea about the Easter egg. I don't think I remember ever seeing that.
I don't need to use the facilities right now.
Of course you don't. Hey, Hummicker, did it hit 0.0003% yet? Wait a minute, where the heck is my... Oh, there it is. Now I gotta remember... I think I gotta remember how to get to... Oh, heck, what was my first mate's name? Verifying 0.0004%. Gotcha. It's going fast. It's a little bit faster than normal, huh? I think I have to go to the Sword Master for... Hey, Yuli, how you doing? Welcome in. I think I've made progress on being able to do whatever I need to do at the jail now. I just got Bug Eye put in prison. What the heck? Wait a minute. What? Oh, I was already at the sword. Oh my god. I am such an idiot. It is a Salmon Max Easter egg, apparently. Oh, okay. I'll have to, when I get to playing Salmon Max, I'll have to see. Yeah, Telltale version, yeah. Okay, so we went there. Maybe it was the treasure hunt side. Telltale Salmon Max. That makes sense, yeah. You think it's season 2 of Salmon Max? Okay. Well, funny thing is, that's the one I've had since it came out, and I never had the first one until earlier this year.
Hello? Anyone around?
Oh, wait, this isn't the right place. I'm going to come back to this one. Only because I don't think I need to do anything. Actually, I take that back. Do I? Maybe I should go in there. Episode 2 of Season 2. Oh, wow. You know, I didn't realize that Salmon Max Telltale Season 1 came out in 2007. Just remember seeing it in a related game, but wasn't sure if it was an old Monkey Island game, Telltale Salmon Max, or Return to Monkey Island. I could see them putting it in Return to Monkey Island just because, but,
Huh. Another hypnotized monkey.
I guess we're back on the island somewhere. I don't know where we are.
Oh, shoot. It's too dark to actually see what's in here. So much for ghost powers.
Oh, that's pretty convenient. You don't need a key. Just stick your face into it, and then you can see everything. Can we open it with anything like this? Let's see what we got here. LeChuck's crusty sock. That's just nasty.
Nope.
Yeah, nope indeed. I wouldn't even put that in my pocket. Looked it up. It is episode 2 of season 2. Okay. A dead seagull. Why in the world is that in the game? Morbid indeed.
I don't even have the bodily strength to lift a feather.
Okay. Maybe. I guess these rifts will be here even after I have managed to make myself human again. I don't know. All right. So I guess we need to go to the Thieves' Den or whatever it is for that rift. I guess that's the rift that takes us to our first mate's raft.
Welcome back, friend.
Friend. Is there not a rift here? I was thinking there was a rift here. Where'd I... Oh, wait. Maybe the rift is at the crossroads.
Good luck with the pilfering.
Come back.
Or is it at the graveyard? God, I don't remember. Must be the graveyard.
We're not finished yet, LeChuck.
Back for more?
Elaine, wait! If I could just get to the cutlass! Uh-oh.
God, that's gotta hurt. Okay, so it must be at the graveyard. Every single one but this one. MST! Behold, XV or 15. A 15 stream streak. Run faster, Guybrush. That dude again. He needs to get some shoes. Hey, Strider, because a horse. A horse? Ah, yes, okay.
I should ask Winslow to press. Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir.
All right, would you mind pressing that button one
mind
more
pressing-
time? Oh, horse is a horse, of course, of course. Da-da-da-do-da-do.
I'm back.
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself. Ghosts are one thing, but I really hate zombies.
Bring it on, Grand Rump.
Bring it on, Grand Rump.
Ow!
Ouch!
Back, sir.
Wow! Hey, Murray! Just in time.
Yes, sir.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
I'm back.
Murray.
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself.
Let's see. I'm sure we can talk this out. Or wait, I'll surrender.
Surrender.
You do? Terrific.
Off to jail with ya.
My guy. We're neighbors.
Shut your cheese hole, zombie boy. You're the reason I'm in here, you know.
All right. I'll keep it down.
Actually, no. Guybrush is the one who punched the judge. You did, sir.
Okay. I can't believe I'm actually about to do this. Oh, disgusting. It tastes like earwax.
Earwax. Yeah. Cheese
Nope, that
hole,
didn't do
right?
anything. Guess that wasn't the spirit gum. Yeah. Turkey and mashed potatoes? Delicious. In gum form?
Not so much.
This stalactite of gum looks pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Dust, spit, and just a hint of lavender. Otherwise, it's completely tasteless. Free Guybrush Threepwood! Free Guybrush Threepwood! No new taxes!
Down with porcelain.
Hey, lay off the banging or I'm gonna shove that mug up your blowhole.
Free Guybrush Threepwood! Free Guybrush Threepwood! Oh, this just isn't the same. Uh-oh. I feel a
Feel it.
depossession coming on.
Cheese hole, yeah. Cheese hole's pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back, sir.
You know, every time I pass out in the jail, they haul my body back to the bar and redecorate it.
No, I
You think I should
just...
go back as a ghost and check on my body? Yeah. Who knows what strange party favors they'll dress my body up in next. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Winslow.
Certainly, sir.
Yeah, so basically, well, just before you came into the stream, I managed to mock Bug Eye with the old face expression thing. And so he got thrown in jail because he tried to punch me in the face. Of course, I'm a ghost, so he goes through me and punches the judge. The judge throws him in the cell. He throws him in the cell that I was in last week when I would try and do this. So I guess that triggered me to spawn into this cell, which is where I needed to be. So
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir.
if I can just figure out which gum to chew.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Oh, he's got the mug.
I'm back!
Hold your ground.
How to chew 5 gum.
I surrender!
You do?
You
Terrific.
do?
Off to jail with you.
Okay.
Hey, look at that! A gaping round hole in the wall. The voodoo lady must have escaped through this.
What is
Convenient.
this? Shawshank Redemption? Entirely flavorless gum stalactite.
Ugh, bile and squid ink.
I guess none of these are it.
This isn't spirit gum. This tastes like cat litter.
Cat litter.
Ah, sweet lady freedom. Uh-oh.
Welcome back, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir.
That's all for now, Mr. Winslow.
Very good, sir.
Oh crap! I missed something. Hang on a second.
Mr. Winslow? Would you
Clicked
mind
the wrong
pressing
one.
button again?
Certainly, sir.
I should look inside the mug. He keeps putting that in his pocket, so I guess that means
You do? Terrific.
we get to keep
Off to
it.
jail with you.
Okay, what's in my inventory?
A perfectly good mug. No. I don't think so. Not again.
Yeah, okay, so we can't escape.
Welcome back.
If we try to escape before
Mr.
we
Winslow?
manage to find the spirit gum, he kicks us out, so...
Would you mind?
Certainly, sir.
I wish there was a way to skip all this and just go straight to jail. Don't collect 200.
Hold you.
I surrender.
You do? Terrific. Off to jail with you.
Guybrush has been thrown in prison so many times, they've given him his own personal cell.
I think this is chocolate and...
Oh, chocolate and pickle flavored.
No thanks. It's completely flavorless and not spirit gum. Oh, and it's already been in someone else's mouth.
That's all right. I hadn't stopped you with the rest of these.
This is the last remnant. Nah. Nope. No way.
Red of brown.
I'm not grabbing that with my... Uh-oh. My body is starting to feel all numb and tingly.
We're not talking turkey today.
I don't care for blueberry. And it's not the spirit gum. Sour milk.
Oh.
That's a taste that's gonna linger.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm losing possession of my body again.
I hate to say it, but I feel like this is either a pixel hunt
Welcome back, sir.
or I'm missing something.
Winslow's deodorant. What's this stuff?
Those.
Mr. Winslow?
Yes, sir.
Or a missing pixel hunt. Yeah, there it is. That's it, final. How you doing, by the way? It's good to see you.
Would you mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
You need to write 4 lines right now, and you haven't been able to do a single one for the past 15 minutes because you keep getting cringe-interrupted by Guybrush trying to chew gum.
Around or I'll take you down myself.
You think I'm missing something? I'm
That's
kind of getting that
one
same
thing,
impression.
I really hate zombies.
I surrender.
You do? Terrific. Off to jail with you.
Oops. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you. I think I'm missing something. What it is, I don't know, but I think I am. What could it be?
How you doing over there, neighbor?
Isn't he friendly?
No. Nah. Nope.
Escape tunnel, wads of chewed gum.
Uh-oh.
But what I could be missing...
This one had a tooth in it!
Oh my
We're
god.
gonna find the spirit gum this way.
All right.
Sweet Lady Freedom. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I wanted to kick her out, or kick him out of there anyway, so I guess we must find something else somewhere. What happens when you escape? It causes me to depossess immediately. Like, I can have him push the button, and then as soon as, yeah, cringe. As soon as I push the button, he'll immediately get depossessed. It doesn't matter if I just got thrown in the prison or if I've been in there for like a minute or two. It'll be instant. However, I can't jump into the water here into the ocean. I wonder if Anemone is still here. Hey, better than repossessed. That's true.
Hello?
Although I do keep repossessing.
Another note from Winslow?
And another beautiful poem. 17 succulent syllables. Sigh.
I'll be back later.
Be careful.
Maybe I need to do something here first.
I always felt like selling seashells by the seashore was folly. I mean, head inland, far away from where I can find them for free.
Yeah, right.
Clam, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Foot. Oh, I'm sorry I made light of you not having 2 feet.
Jeez. Took it so personally. Alright, well, we already got the, off the seaweed. The locket. Sets up on the raft. I can't pick up the fishnet, which I have a feeling is necessary.
On my birthday, Elaine wears fishnets. This being the real world, I still can't touch anything, so this fishnet has to stay here.
Dakava's helmet?
Like Dakava's helmet found its way out of the manatee in one piece. I wonder if Dakava was so lucky.
Probably not. I
Up
guess.
we go.
I suppose it's possible I need to do stuff in the other rifts before I can do what I need to do in the cell. Maybe whatever is inside the treasure chest that's too dark to see. All right. So that is not a rift we can go to. This is the rift we're currently at. This isn't accessible yet. Sword fight takes us to the bar. And I can't leave as a ghost. Wait, can I? That's the treasure hunt. That takes us to the treasure chest. And there wasn't a rift at the Thieves' Den like I thought. Let's double check the thieves den one more time.
Welcome back,
Friend.
Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
Have you noticed any tears in the fabric of reality?
I think I broke the crossroads. Have you noticed any tears in the fabric of reality in here? Maybe behind one of these old trinkets?
Can't say that I have, friend.
So, what kind of thievery skills do you have?
The usual, friend. Pickpocketing, lockpicking, safe-cracking, and creating artificial buying pressure for a generally low-trading volume issuer in the over-the-counter securities market.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Holy crap! Darksaber, it is so good to see you. How are you doing, Quadrillion? Awesome. How are you all doing today? Or this evening, I guess. Night for you. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome in. More point and click goodness, yes. You were doing... I was actually lurking in your channel most of the afternoon. It looked...
I am making many new friends.
I'm trying to remember what it was you were playing. What were you playing? I can't remember. Thank you for the follows, folks. Welcome in. For those who came in with Darksaber's channel, my name is Bittomann, and we're currently playing Tales of Monkey Island. We're at the very end of the game. This is the 5th chapter, well, 5th episode, excuse me. And I don't remember what chapter it's in. I guess 3rd chapter, something like that. Anyway, you normally catch me playing retro games here. We'll play all kinds of stuff. We just wrapped up Resident Evil 2 after playing 1. And also we're working on Might and Magic 3 on Fridays and Sundays. And Tuesdays, always LucasArts or Sierra-based games. Book of Unwritten Tales, that's it. How was it? Hang on just a second, I'm sorry. On a rare occasion, a PlayStation game. We haven't played those in a while. I need to actually get back into them. I kind of miss it. We're all wondering, it's called spelled Bittomann. Wait, what? What? I don't even know what that is. Should I agree with that? Furry Big Gamers got it right, yes. Very fun, lots of jokes and Easter egg references. Ah, well, we just found an Easter egg. Well, actually, I didn't find it. I was instructed where to find one. It was pretty funny. I'd played this before. I never knew it was there. A 15-year-old game counts as retro. That's 2 console generations ago. Yeah, see? No, which is part of my thing. So those who are curious, my idea of retro, because everybody's idea is different, I usually consider 18 years or older as retro. You can also catch me, just like Darksaber, on GOGCOM occasionally. I only stream on Thursdays at 7 p.m. We're doing Bounty Train this Thursday. Actually looking forward to that. I've never played it, but it looked interesting. I'm terrible at strategy games, but I really enjoy them. Bitumen. Oh, it's a petroleum compound. I knew I recognized the word, but I had no idea what it meant. I guess I'd rather not be petroleum. I didn't name myself Vaseline, I'll say that. Anyway, so we're working on trying to get Guybrush alive again. He's currently a ghost. He's dead. He's dead. Dead.
There's something,
Ooh, where?
If you ever needed to check into a hotel incognito, now you have a fake name. That's funny.
What's the story behind this?
I lifted that.
Yikes.
Why, I don't see anything over here.
No.
Are you sure you meant behind me?
Bittomann, no!
Otaku, how are you doing? Perfectly pilferable peg legs.
Okay, I'm going to keep looking for just a little bit longer. But then I'm turning around.
Swipe.
Swipe.
Time to go, friend.
Oh, right.
Till next time, friend.
I don't know how to defeat him. I don't understand. Oh, wait. I might be able to defeat him. Let's go to the treasure hunt. Let's see if I can sort out the treasure chest situation. Ugh. Yeah. Hang on a second. Get rid of some... Take out the garbage. Oops. All right. Sorry. I had to deal with some spam in my YouTube channel. Let's see, where were we? Maybe he's got some new dialogue.
How goes the treasure hunt?
Fantastic!
So let me get this straight. There's a fabulous pirate treasure under each and every one of these X's?
What? You still got grave dirt in your ears? Try it yourself!
Grave dirt in your ears. All right, so this takes us to an area that appears to be just one room. I can't really go anywhere. There's a treasure chest and a hypnotized monkey and a dead seagull feather. Oh yeah, there's fireflies. Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute, there's fireflies.
Nah, I don't work for tips.
So it's just a tip jar, huh? I can't pick up the feather. I'm a ghost after all. I don't have the ability to do that. What's the seagull's name? Steven? Probably Fred.
An old treasure chest.
Incoming ads for you
I don't think so.
non-subscribers. Use your Twitch
Probably
account now.
Peter. Peter Steves. It's Steves. Peter Steves. Oops. I'm a bit puzzled. I don't really know what else to do because I can't really interact with anything except for okay, well, that was kind of a bust. And I can't leave the area. I have to ride the boat. I can't go anywhere else. Steven Seagull has a nicer ring to it, though. Yeah, stick. My cat. So we're at the treasure hunt. We can go back to the sword fight. That takes us to the Rift. Maybe Steven Spielberg's Secret Monkey Island creator, I guess? Spielberg? Alright, so we're a ghost. Is there any... There is some grog, let's see. No.
Nah.
Didn't think so.
Nope. No. I bet nobody calls him the life of the party. Heyo!
Oh, wow. Blindfold? What?
That's the blindfold I wore back when I had my first bar fight here. Although, technically, it was my pox-infested hand that did most of the fighting. Ah, good old Lefty. I hope he's happy, wherever he is.
Wherever he is. He's with Desange. Wherever he is. I don't think I can leave the room. I think I'm stuck here.
I can't make the doorknob turn. Stupid ghostly limitations.
But why would he want to bother with the doorknob? He should be able to just walk through the damn door. It's not that hard.
Hey, WP.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
He's almost had a stroke. Let's see. Please stop throwing darts at me.
Please stop throwing darts at me.
What do you care? You're dead.
But I need my body. I'm not done with it.
Sorry.
It's only a
Just be
temporary thing.
grateful that I'm not a very good shot.
Why would I be grateful that you're not a very good shot and you're throwing darts at my dead body? That seems kind of weird.
So, ever seen a ghost before?
Have I ever? I'm a judge, laddie. My every waking hour is haunted by the harrowing curses of the despicable reprobates I've sent to the gallows. To be frank, your cheery spirit is something of a welcome respite.
Yeah, I'm much more of an existential crisis ghost than a mind-numbing
What
horror
in the
spirit.
world was that?
All that wailing really does a number on your throat.
Hang on a second. Hang on, I'm having a bit of a problem here. Plus, ads are about to kick in. I gotta deal with a cat issue. Give me just a few minutes. I'll be right back after these messages. Thank you for that, folks. Sorry about the suddenness of that. Number one, the ads were coming, but two, my cat, Mystic, he's gotten back into chewing on cables again. Don't know why. He just does what he does. He's a silly cat. Arcade Castle, you have a silly cat too, don't you? Very cute cat too.
Give me a drink, Grind Stump.
I'm afraid your bar privileges expired when you did Threepwood. In your next life, try to settle your debts before you get killed,
Not the forbidden spaghetti. Yeah, he really enjoys it. He hadn't messed with these cables in ages. In fact, the setup that I have to block the cables and whatnot, it's mostly cable conduits. There's some cables that have some very short, sections that are a little bit exposed. He hasn't messed with them. It's been like that for 2 years. And he hasn't messed with them the whole time. And then all of a sudden, he's decided to start messing with cables again. So I don't know what got him into doing that. It's like it just out of nowhere.
Bet things have been pretty quiet in the old courthouse since I heroically gave my life to cure the pox of LeChuck.
It's true. Without that LeChuck and pox voodoo poison coursing through our veins, flotsam citizens have returned to their usual roguish yet not entirely evil ways.
Speaking...
Chickenpox? Great name. Why didn't I think of that?
But with LeChuck on the loose, the crime rate is going through the roof. He did things to poor old Crimp Digit that we don't even have names for yet.
Oh.
There's the troublemaker right there. Why do cats do anything, really? They are I know, right? Hey, Jelna. Delicious gourds. There's a massive update, by the way, for Darktide. Jelna, just so you know. Hummiker might actually be to 0.0006% verification at this point. Only 5 gigs to go. Thank you for making that kata dance. I appreciate that, Arcade Castle. Again, they are spoiling us. I know, right? I don't know what the details are. I didn't have a chance to look to see what the patch notes were. Let's see. Why is LeChuck committing undefined acts of evil?
Why is LeChuck committing undefined acts of evil on the citizens of Flotsam?
He thinks we're hiding that voodoo lady, Chippy, and he won't take no ouch stop stabbing me for an answer.
So, are you hiding the voodoo lady?
Absolutely not. That witch is nothing but trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with V, and that stands for voodoo.
Simply irresistible. Which Robert Palmer song is my cup of tea? Addicted to Love or Simply Irresistible? I like both of them pretty equally. But to be honest, Wattpad, I really don't know his music that well. Those were really about the only 2 songs I remember by him. But they're great. Both of them are really, really good. Simply Irresistible.
I'm a scary ghost.
Bad case of loving you. Wait. Hang on a second. How am I supposed to scare him? Bad case of... Was that Robert Palmer? Yeah, it was. Oh my God, Doctor. Yeah, okay. I'm not as familiar with him, so I can't say, honestly. Not that I don't like him. There's a lot of groups that I didn't really get into or buy music. Maneater from Hall & Oates. Oh, yeah, I love Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates in general. In fact, Hall & Oates is one of the earliest videos I remember watching on MTV. It was for Private Eyes, actually. What was that, like 80... 82, 83, something like that. When did that movie or that video come out? $1981, yeah. September 1st, 1981. But I think the video for it came out later. Not exactly right when the video or the album released. But that particular video, I still very distinctly remember watching it because I was in Boy Scouts at the time. I would have been 8 years old. Well, when the song came out, I was probably like 9 when I did this. And so I go to one of the scout leaders' houses for a meeting, and they had the TV on when I got into the house, and it was on MTV, and that was the video that was playing. They made a game about Maneater a few years ago. Yeah, but it's not the same thing. All right, so how am I going to scare him? What am I going to use? I don't see anything. I'm a scary ghost, huh? I could do Stinky Tweaking Meanie, which is what got Bug Eye.
Yeah, quit that. You aren't scary. You just screwed up my concentration.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's all I needed to do then. You never want to be a barkeep in a point and click. Those guys get so much crap. And this guy's not just a barkeep, he's the judge. Judge Grindstump. Had you played... I assume you've played this one, Darksaber, right? I mean, this is available on GOG, for one, so you might have played it on stream there for at one point or another over the years. Way back, yeah. See, I played this when it came out originally on Steam. I actually had to wait for each episode to drop, so I was playing it that way. And the last 2 chapters I played... I was actually in the hospital at the time, and I didn't have anything else to do. I was there for several days. And I didn't really have anything else to do but watch TV, and I had a laptop. Not a very good laptop at that. It was like 5 years old, and it was fairly entry level. And I'm playing this with like everything turned down the best you can because there's really not many graphic options. And it barely played the game. But that was how I played it, with a touchpad, and that was it. Talk about slow. Hey, Gregor, you're going to bed? I don't blame you, man. I really don't blame you. It's late. Thank you for being here.
Yes, sir.
Push that button there,
Do you
sir.
mind pressing the button again?
Certainly, sir.
Kurisu kept you up. Yeah, I saw Kurisu just don't remember what game he launched, but I just saw him launch a game. You might have even seen it pop up on stream.
I'm back.
Hold your ground or I'll take you down myself. Ghosts are one thing, but I really hate zombies.
I surrender.
You do?
Cyberpunk or Satisfactory?
Off to
I still
jail
want to
with
play
ya.
Satisfactory. Yeah, and have a good sleep there, Gregor, for sure. Have a great sleep. Okay, so we now have root beer.
What was once one of my favorite fountain treats will cause any spiritual matter to burn
Oh.
and pop.
For sure, you get some rest.
Let's see how spirit gum reacts to a little root beer. Ooh, that brings back unpleasant memories. Oh. Hey, now this is delicious and tingly.
And tingly.
Hey, keep it down over there.
Whoa. Now, that is spirit gum.
You still feel like I don't like zombies in my bones. So I guess now I'm human again? He's no longer dead?
All right, corpsey body. Let's go get that Cutlass of Cthulhu, save Elaine, and take down LeChuck once and for all.
He still looks like a zombie,
Don't you
but
leave me here.
he's not
Come
dead.
on, at least
I
give me some
did it!
gum.
At least give me some gum. Come here, give him some gum. Some really nasty, disgusting gum.
Haha! I'm back, LeChuck. Now that I have my root beer proof and only slightly rotting body again, I can touch anything I want. So get ready to be touched. To death!
Touched to death. Well, that's just
Sharp,
wrong.
Pointy death. Finally! Ouch! Papa Pichu, that stings.
Pichu, I forgot about that.
I'm some kind of dolt, Threepwood?
Dolt?
This sword now has enough demonic power in it to bring down a god. Did you think we'd let you get your mortal hands on it?
Seriously, who uses the word dolt anymore?
With just one swipe, that sword could completely obliterate your body.
I do wish you hadn't made such a pest of yourself.
I do.
I wanted you alive to see me marry Elaine.
I've told you 1,000,000 times, LeChuck. I'm already
Till
married to...
death do you part, Threepwood. And that part has already been taken care of.
Ah,
Elaine,
yes.
my dear,
He is dead.
please dispose of this irritating corpse.
With pleasure.
Elaine, sweetie, stop!
It's me!
What?
Good news, sir. I found the map.
Mr. Winslow!
How dare
And there's Bug Eye.
I
Wait.
have a wedding ceremony to plan, a dress to pick out, a reception to arrange, and some bridesmaids to slaughter. I
I'm
don't
simply
have time
swamped.
for this.
That's a lot of cannons.
I'm more powerful now than I could have ever been as a lowly governor or a pitiful pirate.
Stupid sponge. I liked you better when you were smaller. Smaller. I've got to shrink that sponge.
This is marvelous. You really think you still have a chance? Go ahead.
Smooth
Give it your
degree.
best shot. I'll even give you a
Running
head start.
speed.
Just know this. There is nowhere you can go where I cannot find you.
Listen up, Sponge. It's time you lost some weight. I still have my Feast of the Senses spell in my body. I just need to find someone who can help me reverse it.
Little known fact from computing history, the OK button used to be called Do It, but in the low-res fonts of the time with bad kerning, it read more like Dolt, so they changed it. I guess somebody probably did it that way, huh? That seems to make sense. All hands keel haul. Oh, man. All right, so we need to figure out how to shrink La Sponge Grande. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. He's still got his last shred of life.
I'm not gonna start throwing all my stuff at that sponge unless I know it'll do some good.
Oh, I don't have root beer anymore.
I'm not gonna start...
Just like the ID10T error, yeah. Or PEBCAC. Oops. I don't know what to do with this, with LeChuck's crusty sock.
The sock of LeChuck. It has the fetid stench of an undead athlete's foot.
An undead athlete's foot. I guess we'll have to come back to this. Now that I'm physical again, I can actually go and maybe do something with that treasure chest. Pick up the... Ooh, I can pick up all kinds of stuff now, huh? Oh, wait a minute. NPC mate, how you doing? You made a stream clip by accidental press. Why did Twitch place it next to the resolution gear icon in theater mode? I always keep... That's all right. No big deal. no big deal. Maybe bring back Morgan. Yeah. Oh, yes. Maybe. So much I need to do. We'll go to that here in a moment. We're at the Crossroads Center. Let's start with the treasure hunt. I know I can do something here. I can open up that treasure chest. I can also get let's see, the dead seagull's feather. This guy's like, wait a minute, how are you walking around with a body when I don't have one? That's not fair. Wonder if there's like different conversation options now. Okay. Oh, wait.
Treepwood. Whoa,
oh.
Spirit binding must be messing with my head.
Hello, Guybrush.
You can do that too?
It does, doesn't it?
Sorry, but I must still conceal my whereabouts and communicate through the vessels of nature's works.
You picked a dead seagull?
A perfect place to go unnoticed.
I can't help but think the advantages of flight could be more useful.
Yeah, it's let's see, Return to Monkey Island. I don't know if there was like a coordination to do this or not, but Sea of Thieves has or had a Monkey Island story to it. There was actually one that came out a couple years ago around the time Return to Monkey Island was released.
So I need to shrink the sponge. I have the Feast of the Senses, but I don't want to make it any bigger.
The opposite, in fact.
I'm sorry. I didn't take Voodoo Spell Reversals 201 at Hexer's Community College.
Well then, Guybrush.
Yes?
Ask around.
Am I a zombie?
What the heck am I, anyway? I feel one step removed from a zombie.
You are no stranger to the reanimation of corpses. You are now familiar with the form that LeChuck has known so well.
So you're saying I'm a zombie?
Defining such states is folly in the realm of voodoo.
I'm a zombie.
If you insist.
I'm a zombie. Think I should know about being a zombie?
Is there anything else I should know about being a zombie? Are you flush with zombie advice?
Your true form is not lost.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
But such powerful reanimation is outside of the realm of voodoo. It requires something much more rare.
Yeah, I remember watching him play a little bit of it. I didn't want to watch too much of it because I actually do have Sea of Thieves, and although I don't really play it, I think they finally added a single-player mode now where you can actually play without having to worry about people harassing you, because that's the only reason I never played Sea of Thieves more than I did. I kind of enjoyed the game, but my biggest issue with Sea of Thieves was if I was just playing by myself, I would go and do like a simple solo mission, to collect treasure and stuff like that, and then bring it back. And inevitably, every single time, I would get hunted down and destroyed. And it was so frustrating, I just gave up. I just stopped playing it. So I never did play the Monkey Island one. So I need to check it out. If they still got the Monkey Island stuff in there, I might load it up, try it out someday. Be like kind of cool. Let's see, a four-headed monkey?
A four-headed monkey?
But I'm afraid I don't know either. The spirit must be compelled to reconstitute itself. That is all I can share.
I'm having a hard time getting over this dead seagull thing.
You must realize that oftentimes in life, it is not where the message comes from, but the message itself.
But it's gross. I'm sure you've heard by now, but Elaine is a demon bride of LeChuck.
Your wife's ways are her own, her fate compelled by unknown forces.
Yeah, she's a bit of a loose cannon.
For
a bit?
once, I agree with you, Treepwood.
Aside from joining my archenemy, I generally appreciate the sass.
Be careful, Guybrush. You must make your own choices, for Elaine does not trust in the ways of voodoo.
Your voodoo has really done a number on me.
Your ways of voodoo have really done a number on me lately.
The ebb and flow of the tides of our suffering cannot be controlled.
Why are you doing this to me? What did I do to chap your hide?
I am not your enemy, Treepwood. In fact, I have most likely saved you from yourself.
Right. Tell that to my shambling mess of a body here. Ever since LeChuck got a hold of your diary, he's really had it in for you.
The dread pirate LeChuck is not one for nuances. You know this, Guybrush.
Back on Flotsam, though, he seemed pretty convinced you were evil.
What else happened back on Flotsam? Did he not slaughter you and your friend Morgan Le Fay in cold blood? LeChuck is mad as usual. I do not blame him for his anger towards me, or towards you. It is expected and beyond his control.
You're saying LeChuck is just being LeChuck?
Yes.
Well, she's not wrong. Why can't Morgan use the rips in the crossroads?
I have a semi-voodoo related question. How come when I opened the crossroads, I could pass through, but Morgan couldn't?
Maybe you still have some connection to the physical world that you are clinging to.
You mean my shred of life? Then that means LeChuck kept a shred of life when he died too.
Perhaps. Who is to say if the shred was his own?
Ooh, okay, so it doesn't have to be your own shred of life then. It can be anybody's.
Why should I believe any of this?
Fine, you don't have to. I'll be going then.
Whoa, you don't have to go.
I have said all I can at this time. Good luck, Guybrush. Do not let the forces of ill will or the ignorance of others knock you from your path.
Wait, I believe you. Ah, man.
Yes, Mimist, he's actually talking to the voodoo lady. She possessed, she possessed a dead seagull. And then there's a treasure chest over here, or a chest. It says treasure chest. Anyway, see if I can open it now.
Oh, what a surprise.
It's locked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it hasn't stopped him from using this in the past. Get more booze.
Looks like somebody was on their way to a LeChuck dress-up contest.
Tripwad!
Yeah, stop doing that!
In there, you will find some of the things that allowed LeChuck to get so close to your beloved Elaine.
What? I don't think I want to look in there anymore.
LeChuck's human form was most impressive, but we can all use the help of voodoo from time to time.
I think I'm set in the voodoo department.
If it's trust you seek, LeChuck's belt should do nicely.
Don't you find it strange that LeChuck left this stuff out here in the open? I think he'd want to get rid of it.
LeChuck is careless.
That he is.
The dead bird is not helping me trust her more.
Oh, that's his belt buckle, huh? Oops. Yeah, LeChuck's charming belt buckle. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a couple of possessions at LeChuck. We have a crusty sock, and we have his charming belt buckle. Yeah. At least it's not an Alba T. Ross. The belt buckle of trustworthiness +1. Can I use that on my MM3 characters? Let's be honest.
Another hypnotized monkey.
Overconfidence.
Get back here, Threepwood.
Actually, I was just on my way out.
Well, let me help you.
Ah, thank you!
Thank you! Sounds like a Dungeons of Dreadmore. Come on, her instructions has saved him so many times already. Why question the only source to stop LeChuck? I mean, you're right. You're right, No Name. Actually, let's talk to Treasure Hunter real quick. See if we got any dialogue changes here.
Fantastic!
Okay, so nothing new. I'm not going to ask you that. It's so bad. Overconfidence, a slow and insidious killer. If only overconfidence will help us today. All right, so that was the treasure hunt. Let's go to the Thieves' Den. I wonder if I can beat him in physical form.
Welcome back, friend.
Because before I was a ghost and he could actually manhandle me, but I bet you he can't now.
Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
There's something...
Ooh, where?
Where?
Why, I don't see anything over.
What's the story behind...
I lifted that.
Okay, so he won't pick it up.
I don't see
No.
anything over here. Are you sure you meant behind me?
I don't think so.
Temptingly unwanted
Maybe if I try to squint.
urns. So maybe not. I guess there might not be anything I can really
For just a little
use
bit
here.
longer. But then I'm turning.
And of course I got the scroll out of there. That's how we got all this started. So maybe
Why,
maybe I
see
don't need anything.
over here.
Wow, you stole this?
Actually, that was already there when I got here.
Fair enough.
Why, I don't see anything over here.
That doesn't need to be charmed.
Oh, charmed.
Are
Okay,
you sure you meant behind?
I understand. How about I just take one of these sextants?
Maybe if I try squinting.
Pilfer.
Time to go, friend.
Oh, right.
So he can kick me out. Okay.
Till next time, friend.
Friend. And of course I don't have the item anymore, so that's that. Sword fight. Let's see if Morgan Le Fay is there. She should be up top. I say she should be. Where is she? There's her sword. Where is Le Fay? Where is Morgan? Oh, that's right. She helped me open the rifts in the first place. So she must be somewhere else now. Where it is, I don't know. Wait a minute. The other place I need to go to, hang on a second. I am going to come back here. But first, I need... no, actually, I am going to go here first. Am I? I need to go back to the sea anemone in the ocean because there is a fish net and Dakava's helmet there. Yeah, let's see what I can do here, and then we'll go and get that. I wonder if he's going to get mad at me for... Who's he throwing? What's he throwing the darts at? Oh, he's just throwing at the wall now.
Hold on a tick. I've almost got my stroke back.
See you
No.
later.
Not going to surrender. No point in it. Can I leave?
Hold on, Threepwood. LeChuck may still be out there somewhere, waiting to skewer us all. Until this crisis blows over, the only safe places on Flotsam Island are my club and my jails.
Well, that explains a lot. Okay, so he's not going to let me out. That's just a hint, hint. You ain't going nowhere. So either go to jail or stay in the club. So that means we've got to go back to the crossroads. Not crossroads. We need to go back to the graveyard section. And hopefully the raft is still there with that tear, and I can drop down and get the fishnet and Dakava's helmet. I'm guessing that's what I need to pick up. One or both, something. Give me some good old grog.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, that's all right. Didn't work before. All right, so through the rift we go. Yeah, the raft is still there. Oh, wait, let's pick up his deodorant.
Old Brute, the pirate alternative to bathing. This might help stave off that fresh corpse smell I'm starting to notice.
Fresh corpse smell.
Winslow's game props. I guess he gave up on it.
I mean, he's dead. Does it really matter? Does he have to hold his breath anymore? It's all right. There's the 2 items we need right there. We'll get Takava's helmet.
Looks like Takava's helmet.
Maybe we don't need that. But I can pick up the fishnet, I think, because he talks about it. He says he couldn't pick it up before because he wasn't physically.
Fishnet woven of the finest meshes.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if Anemone will talk to me now.
Hello?
Winslow is leading an attack on LeChuck.
I just thought you'd like to know that Van Winslow is leading an attack on LeChuck as we speak.
Oh, so valiant. I await his triumphant return.
I'll be back later.
Be
Okay.
careful.
So really all I needed down here was the fishnet. I guess that's the only thing I can pick up here. Morden. Tales of Monkey Island, that is chapter 4. This is actually episode 5. It's the final episode, chapter 5, I should say. So it's the final episode, final chapter. Which is cool. Yeah, La Sponja Grande. Please stay on the path. Yeah, of course. How are you doing today, Morton? But will it be the final stream? Not for good, no. Chapter 5. I haven't had any issues, no, none at all. Yet. I don't want to spoil, or not spoil, I don't want to jinx of this. Very, very possible that I'll finish this today. Yeah, I mean, I kind of hope so. Yeah, it's a good chance. Unless I get really stuck on something, or I end up running my mouth too much and not playing. This does happen on Tuesdays. But I'm kind of in that mode, that kind of mood that you get into. You're like, I've got to finish this. I have to finish this. Let's see. Trying to think what I should do next. Crossroads Center, maybe? You've been playing with Greyjoy. Ah, yes. All right, so what do we have for inventory? We've got... Well, first of all, let me take a look at the Feast of Senses spell.
I once used to make La Esponja Grande big. I need to find someone who can help me reverse the spell. It's the Feast of the Senses spell I once used to make La Esponja Grande big. I need to find someone who can help me reverse the spell.
Let's see.
Old Brute Deodorant. Bonsoir, Stinky Pits. A feather, ready to deliver the tiniest tickly touch.
Ghost, you see it now, chapter 5. Yep. And I'm no longer a ghost. I am now zombie pirate Guybrush Threepwood.
A fishnet woven of the...
The ghostly light, yeah. We're at the crossroads now.
I'm not going to start throwing all my stuff at that sponge unless I know it'll do some good.
I'm not sure where to go next. I've collected all the stuff I'm aware of. I could go back to the jail cell. Make sure not something there I need. Let's see. We have a tiny shred of life. We've got old brute deodorant. Meet you at the crossroads. Yeah. Meet Crowley.
Say hi to Crowley for me.
Let's see. Could try going through the tear.
I'm not going back in there while Elaine is a crazy demon with a cursed cutlass. I'm gonna have to shrink this sponge first.
I'm not sure how to reduce or how this part works. Maybe.
I don't think throwing my stuff through various planes of existence is a good idea.
Now wait a minute. It does say LeChuck's charming belt buckle. Maybe I can charm people with the belt buckle somehow. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do from here. So maybe... Now, actually, I should have talked to this guy while I was here, and I got so excited about thinking I had something I could do, it didn't even occur to me. So let's talk to him real quick. He can't get through the turnstiles.
Hi, Caleb.
Oh, hello again, Dry Rub.
It's Guybrush.
That's what I said.
Okay, let's see. How did you say you can? I could close the rips in the crossroads.
How did you say I could close the rips in the crossroads?
If you sacrifice your last shred of life in the main tear, that should do it. But like I said, then you'd be stuck on this side for good, and LeChuck would be free to do what he wants on the other.
Where have you been?
Oh, I don't know. Just wandering, I guess. I thought I heard my dog over here. I guess I was wrong.
He said earlier he didn't have a dog.
Can you help me reverse this spell? You said you were a connoisseur of the occult, right?
Beast of the senses. Trying to watch your figure, eh, Porky?
What? No, it's not for me, obviously. It's for...
Don't worry, Carnivorous Wood.
Oh, come on. That doesn't even sound like Threepwood.
Losing weight is easy if you follow a strict diet. Here, try this.
No, I don't need a diet. Never mind. Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor.
Okay, so now I know exactly what we need. So sight, I know where the blindfold is. Sound so petite it's barely heard. I'm not sure what that is. A light touch, that's going to be the feather. A sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. Not sure what that is. Smell is the deodorant. Taste is that bland gum that I found in the jail cell. It's been about 6 months since since playing Tales. Wow. Wow, Morton. So we have what we need, almost. There's a couple of items I need to pick up. 7, you don't know. I mean, after a while, it doesn't really matter, right? Oh, this isn't where I meant to go. What the heck am I doing? Wrong way. All right. To the sword fight. I think that takes me to the bar. That gets me the blindfold. Yeah, this takes us to the bar, so this is easy enough. Let's go here. There's the blindfold.
How come there's only one of these? I thought all probationary members had to wear blindfolds.
Probationary members? There are no probationary members here.
But your bouncer said...
Oh, that rock rib! Always good for a laugh.
Okay, so we have a blindfold. What the heck? Where did the message go? Oh no! How am I supposed to remember everything? Stupid me. I gotta... Oh, there it is. Diet of the senses.
Diet of the...
Okay, so like a sponge, you're bloated your eyes. So block out the sight with cover for your eyes. We've got that. Sound so petite. Touch for an appetizer. That's the feathers. We've got that. The feather... fight the smell with the deodorant. And then the bland gum. So how about we go get the gum. Hey, Labyrinth Projects. How you doing?
I've almost got my stroke back.
I surrender. Take me to jail. Actually, let's ask him about
I need
this.
to shrink La Esponja Grande with this voodoo spell. Seen any of these items around?
I outgrew scavenger hunts long ago.
And normal-sized pants, apparently.
Hey, I have a smashing idea. You're in a bar that's literally built out of random sea flotsam. Maybe you should take a look around.
The barman is great, yeah.
I surrender. Take me to jail.
For what?
For kidnapping.
My own body.
Good enough. Let's go.
What are you in for? I kidnapped myself. Hey, excuse me?
A taste so bland there is nothing to savor. This ABC gum should fit the bill.
I like it. He even called it ABC gum.
I guess I'll head back to the bar.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Thanks.
The escape hatch
My
comes
regular
out in
digs.
the
Only
bathroom.
slightly worse for wear, considering.
Well, that's gross. Okay. All right, so we're back here now. Let's see.
Diet of the senses. Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. The smallest mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive. Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate... Keep off the weight. You need food with no flavor.
So I'm trying to remember what the sixth sense was before, because, God, I don't remember. There were the 4 items I needed to pick up, and one of them was the sixth sense. That's good to hear that, Projects. Let's pretend I have everything I need. I kind of don't think I do, but... Okay.
Like a sponge, you are bloated in your hips and thighs. Block out the sight with a cover for your eyes. This blindfold ought to do the trick.
Okay, so that's 1.
A light touch for an appetizer, stay true and thrive. A delicate feather, plucked from a bird half alive.
Well-used gum.
To keep off the weight, you need food with no flavor. Find a taste so bland there's nothing to savor. There you go, sponge. Chew on this for a while. Nah.
I didn't think so. Figure it's worth a shot. That.
Fight the smell of the after-dinner treat. Eliminate odor and the urge to eat. Fights odor and wetness for the active pirate.
And sponges. Winslow's going to be very unhappy.
Nope. That doesn't need to be...
It doesn't need to be... Wait, did he just... Oh, hang on a second.
That doesn't need to be charmed.
Oh, I thought he said damned. That doesn't need to be damned. Oh.
No way am I doing...
Okay. Can't give up his own shred of life. Okay, so we've turned in sight, touch, smell, and taste. So we need sound and sixth sense. A secret. I know the secret. Okay, so we need to go get the secret from the thieves' den. A sound, let's see, a smallish mouth snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it's barely heard. That must be the little bitty pyrite parrots, I bet, over in the treasure. Okay, I know what we need to do now. Oh, no, I know the answers now. I'm almost positive I know the answers. So we're good. One's going to be in the treasure area, and the other's going to be at the thieves' den. So let's go grab the secret.
Welcome back, friend.
I figured the secret had to have some kind of play in this.
Excuse me.
What is it, friend?
I need stuff to shrink a giant voodoo sponge. Have you seen any of these ingredients?
Well, I do have this old secret lying around here somewhere.
What kind of secret?
Shh.
What?
It's a secret.
Okay. There's something...
There's something,
Ooh, where?
No.
Why,
Secrets
I
aren't...
don't see anything over here.
Ah, crap.
Are
I
you
guess...
sure you meant behind?
I guess I have to leave and come back. I should have just asked him to pick it up or whatever. Okay, so he's done.
So it turns out that I actually need a secret to shrink a giant voodoo sponge. Can I take it?
No, you can't even steal it. It has to be shared with you.
Okay, share it with me.
I don't know, friend. You don't seem like the kind of person I can trust with a secret like this.
Sure I am. I still haven't told anyone that Elaine waxes her upper lip. Oh,
shoot.
But you're a thief, friend. Everyone knows you can't trust a thief.
Wait.
Take a look at this.
Nice find, friend. Did you steal that yourself?
I did. I snatched it right off LeChuck's belt.
I trust that you did.
Yeah? What if I told you that I stole this from a three-headed mermaid who had come here from the future riding a giant space turtle?
I trust you, friend.
Giant space
turtle. If you
turtle.
say it's true, then I believe you.
Nice secret you've got there. Care to share it with me?
Normally I wouldn't trust a thief like yourself, but there is just something about you.
Oh, that's just the enchanted voodoo charm talking.
What?
Oh, nothing.
One does not defame the great Atuin. Plus one trustworthiness for the win.
Pilfering. I gotta go.
Come back soon, friend.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the treasure hunt. We're going to dig up one of the X's and snatch one of the little mini pyrite parrots. That's just how that works, I think. I'm guessing this is it. But I don't know this.
Okay, I guess this is the only treasure I'm gonna get. Stupid cursed whispery parrot.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. So scumbaggery of a trait, too, yeah. Oh, crap. Come back here, you little slimy devils.
That pirate thief stole my voodoo trust charm. He's good.
He's good. Those elephants, on the other hand, real dicks. Oh, yeah, that's right, because isn't it like 4 elephants on the back of Atuin, and then you have, like, the disc on top of that or something? Or is it on the giant on the back of a giant elephant? I don't remember exactly what the configuration was. Yes, a Guybrush got a +3 in that. Would you believe my parents liked that miniseries? Which miniseries? You talking about the Discworld miniseries? Color of Magic? Yeah, I actually watched part of the first one. I haven't watched it all yet. It wasn't terrible. It really wasn't. I mean, I'm sure it could be better, but it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
They liked going
this is the only
postal.
treasure I'm gonna get. Stupid, cursed, whispery parrot.
Didn't really feel the need. I just happened to run... It's on Prime, Amazon Prime currently. It's on Tubi as well? Oh, okay.
It's me, Diver Streetwood, Mighty Pirate.
Shoot. This jar would be a great place to keep the tiny squawkers, but I can't get close enough to catch them.
Okay, so what do I need to put in the jar?
Shh. It's a secret.
You had this, nothing worth watching, so I figured why not? Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, could it be better? Oh, maybe. But look at the cast. The cast is freaking amazing. It's absolutely astounding. I mean, Tim Curry. Who is it? Tim Curry. Oh, good God. Yeah, I was trying to think of his name. Yeah, Sean Astin. Yeah, Sean Astin's in it. Oh, God. There was a huge list of folks that were in it. Hang on a second. Now I want to look it up. Sorry for the audio cutting out. I just switched out of the screen, so... Going postal's all right if you overlook the couple of catastrophic missteps. Nothing serious, just a few catastrophic missteps. David Jason, Tim Curry, Sean Astin, Brian Cox, Jeremy Irons, Christopher Lee, Jeffrey Hutchings. And it just, I mean, it's just so many good folks in this. Terry Pratchett, of course, appears in it. Of course. But... if you're like me and sometimes you just watch stuff for the cast, even if it's not great. Yeah, Lee was Mort. James Cosmo, yeah. It's not terrible. I'm not going to say it's great, you should watch it right this moment. But if you like Discworld, it's enjoyable. Just try not to take it too seriously. Okay, so what do I need to do to capture these
ads? For you non-subscribers. Use your Twitch Prime now.
Silly ads. What do I need to do to capture these pyrite parrots?
Not.
Oh, duh. Oh my God, I'm so silly. Come on, see a David Suchet. Yeah, Poirot is Reacher guilt is worth the price of admission. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Color Magic has a slow opening, but it does have a strong middle and end. Ah, okay. I need to watch the rest of it. I haven't finished
the only
it.
treasure I'm gonna get. Stupid, cursed, whispery parrot.
Okay, so silly me. I actually have a net that I can use to catch these things.
Aha! Now I gotcha, tiny little parrots. Oh, they're like tiny, annoying golden mosquitoes.
Am I playing the Steam version? That could explain why I haven't had bugs. Yeah, I am playing the Steam version. Is there bugs in other versions? Okay.
Sorry, guys. I need to keep you in a more contained space than my jacket pockets.
What kind of bugs do people complain about for the other versions? I assume it doesn't matter that I'm playing the original, not the like complete version you'd buy nowadays. But hey, at least we can all agree that the Watch series they did in 2020 was pure and utter cobblers. Really? I didn't know it was that bad. The GOG version has fixable bugs in Chapter 4. Interesting. I had no idea. Okay, so we have the last two items here. About
Small
3
spot
bugs.
Snacks on a tiny whispered word. A sound so petite it is barely heard. Bon voyage, my barely audible buddies.
And then last but not least, a secret.
Your sixth sense is bloated with fates not yet dealt. You'll find that a secret will help tighten your belt. One sponge shrinking secret coming up. Uh-oh. I hope that's not indigestion.
Back into the ocean it goes.
What?
Don't you think what you did can't be undone? Elaine will be my demon bride, come hell or high water.
Guybrush, how?
The voodoo lady. She brought me back.
The voodoo lady? Think of all the peril that woman has put you in. You've been blindly led around by her for so long, Guybrush.
But without her...
Attack, my fishy friends! Hit him with the old backward sea slug!
Good God.
Enough of this. This be going on far too long. Elaine is mine, my demon bride, to make me a kingly breakfast each morning, to see to it that my fortress of evil is kept tidy in case we have guests over to torture, to patch up all my worn-out, tattered socks, and...
That's my Laney Poo.
You're right, sweetie. He doesn't give you much to work with, does he? Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Excuse us a moment, Guybrush. The wifey and I need to have a little private talk.
Whoa!
He's definitely got a good arm.
A futile, if admirably treacherous gesture, my buttercup. Even without La Esponja's help, I've already sucked up so much power that I can simply step into the crossroads and take as much voodoo energy as I desire. You see, you can temporarily destroy my body, Elaine, but you cannot damage my spirit. Oh, my spirit!
Oh, hey, look, it's Morgan.
You big, ugly, undead voodoo-stealing bunchback toad!
Oh, Morgan? What are you doing here? And where did you get that sword?
Look, we can kill LeChuck, but we have to find a way to take him on in both the physical and the spiritual plane at the same time!
Do what now?
Look out!
I'll be back for you, lass.
Mm-hmm.
LeChuck!
Think of all the times you tried to destroy me.
I can't pause, I don't think.
Ow.
All that pain. All
Alright, give me just a few minutes. We'll finish this cutscene after these commercials. So bear with me for just a few minutes. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Let's see, you have to pause for... Yeah. For a commercial for Bros Jock Itch powder. What? Feelings... Oh my god, really? Try Bros? Are you serious, MST? Maybe put it this way, both Rihanna Pratchett and Neil Gaiman have gone on record saying that the watch has nothing to do with Terry Pratchett's Discworld beyond the names. Interesting, okay. They gave the role of Lady Sybil Ramkin, a very portly, prim, and proper English noblewoman, to her super athletic actress, who then made her wield 2 axes. You couldn't get any stupider. Oh my god. So they completely misrepresented a character. I don't like it when they do that. All right.
that's suffering. Now just imagine what I'm gonna do to you, three-pod.
Guybrush!
Wow. Okay, we're now in the crow's nest.
But Chuck, you've kidnapped Elaine. You've strung me up in lame traps, zapped me with a voodoo doll. You've tried to force me to be your undead slave, but never tried to kill me so brazenly.
Which is the greatest mistake I ever made. What? Mind the drop.
Pins!
3P!
3P! Oh, God. Let's see. We can stop LeChuck when he's between worlds.
Oh, we can stop LeChuck, but we have to do it when he's crossing between worlds. I'll try to lure him across.
I vaguely remember
Stab
this
him with the
part.
cutlass.
I'll fight tooth and nail for you, Guybrush.
Okay.
Elena's doing a better job with that skeleton army than I. That's not gonna work. A rope leading over the side of the boat.
You always wanted to be a pirate, isn't that right?
Oh, or a fireman.
That was so cute. I'm gonna throw him now.
You know.
You're not a real pirate until you've had the plunder and pleasure of being keel-hauled on this ship. Many a crewman has seen the underside of this ship, but none were as sniveling and sorry as you.
I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste. I can't paste that. I can't.
Oh, look,
paste
keys.
That. I can't paste that. I can't paste. I can't paste that.
He can't paste that.
You wonder if they got Monkey Island from On Stranger Tides.
Did we enjoy our little swim?
Refreshing.
You look spent, Swabby. Perhaps you ought to rest a spell. Off to your quarters.
I didn't realize there was a movie called On Stranger Tides that was not the Pirates of the Caribbean one. But it's still cool. A broken door.
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains?
A lot of action, a little QTE in this part. I know, I'm kind of not really sure what it is I'm trying to accomplish here. Thank you, Echo, for shouting out Darksaber. Appreciate that.
I've always wanted to try this.
Besides the first. What, pirate football?
Whoa.
Well, that's one way down, huh? Let's see. Can I give her...
Oh, Elaine told me to keep this.
Okay. Now, I know the...
Is no laughing matter.
I know the keys are under there. Let's see. And off day, how are you doing, by the way? Okay, so we'll drag him through here. I don't have access to, like, a cursor here. I can't click on anything. Why is he not able to grab it? Realistically, you would not want to do that because canvas sales are not cheap. Yeah. But if you're attacking another boat, would you really care? It's not your boat, right?
I like mine better. Nah. That's not gonna... my hook's got...
But you'd be damaging the sail you could put on your boat. Yeah, if you were going to use it. I guess it depends. But you're right. If you had any intention to keep it. Oh, wait, there's a rope there.
Leads down to the wheelhouse.
Try to fly away, little peepwood.
Wait, there are... Why were there some of the mermaid... yeah. Rip.
If I can get back into the crossroads, at least LeChuck won't have as much sea-hardened ship to smash me into.
So, what can I pick up here?
Oh, what's so great about this?
Ah! We're both getting our cardio in for the day?
The simplicity. It's just you, me, my ship.
Undead cardio.
No voodoo lady. By Blackbeard's boots, I hate that woman. Now I think it's time for you to swab the deck.
Okay, so we're back down here.
There's a part of me that imagines LeChuck's cabin with pastel walls.
The broken door. And I can't do anything with a broken door. You can't pick it up. Annoying and a little funny LeChuck, yeah.
Does Elaine know about Morgan, Guybrush?
What?
That sultry sea minx had it for Threepwood. Her corsair sailed for only him. A pity I had to kill her. But now they can kindle their love in hell.
Back up there we go. One crow in the nest. Alright, well, that doesn't matter anymore.
I can't reach it from here.
Okay, how do I get him to toss me up there?
Nah.
Gotta figure out how to make him throw me back up into the...
Oh, Elaine told me that...
How I can't wait for you to give up and just go away.
It did, Morton. I had to create a spreadsheet. So if you actually click, there should be a link. Yeah. Where did it go? It pops up every now and then. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. I like all of the tridents are just floating in the air. They're not really attached to anything. Let's wait for him to come up here and talk to me. There he comes.
Why are you doing this?
I'm tired of putting up with you. And I just love the sound you make when you hit the deck.
Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to get keel hauled again.
My hook's got... That's not... Nah.
Ah, what do I need to do to get this silly... See, I can't do anything here. I don't understand this. Why... What are the keys for? And how do I get them?
Elaine!
Guybrush?
Light the cannon!
Yes, dear!
Oh, I didn't think about that. Boom.
Laneykin!
3P!
3P! I'm gonna try to lure LeChuck into the crossroads again. So, if he kills me again, you've got this covered, right?
No
Kills me again. I'm nearly there. Yeah, Butthurt Gamer.
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed
There we go. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. I want to go to the rift. Send me to the rift, you... What did that do? I had no idea what that did. I don't know. what the purpose of shooting the cannon was. The only thing I can click on is the rip up here. I can't get in.
It's a giant demonic cannon of doom. That would be just big enough for me to hide in.
Oh, okay, okay. How do I get into the cannon?
Wait for you to give up and just go away.
So the cannon will shoot me into the rift, but how do I get into the cannon?
LeChuck's all.
Where the heck is that skull?
You got it,
All right. So the cannon is literally there, next to the...
Does he li-
What?
That sultry sea minx had it for...
Yeah, we already had that conversation. So I'm... Ah, man.
You poke it and prod it, and generally make it feel like a piece of meat.
Generally make it feel like a piece of meat. Bad idea.
That does. That's not gonna work. It's a giant. It's so high up.
Okay, so we're back here.
I can't wait for you to give up and just go away.
Damn. Okay. So we're back on the deck.
That doesn't work.
LeChuck's always had sort of a gaudy, overcompensating
Sense of decor.
Wonder Bunny. Need any help?
Not really. You?
Nah, I'm good.
No, he needs help. He needs lots of help. I thought you were sexy when you were all poxed up.
Hey, is it weird that I thought you were a little sexy when you were all poxed up?
What?
I mean, does that mean I'm secretly a little attracted to LeChuck?
Focus! Sweetie.
I don't know why I can't get to the other side anymore. Like, why is he... Why does he keep sending me here? I need to go back to the other rope, right? And I can't drop down there anymore. It's not an option. So I'll just wait here for him to knock me down. I think he knocks me down onto the deck near the rope.
Come here.
What?
He needs 2 brains and a gag to shut him up for good, right?
Wonder Bunny! Light the cannon again!
I'm on it, sweetie.
My hook. Nah.
All right. I still don't understand this part. It's like I know what is supposed to happen. I don't know how to make it happen.
Whoa!
Through the damn door again. Yeah, okay. So somehow I gotta get the timing.
I've still got your ring.
Thank goodness.
Wonder Bunny.
Pickaroony! So how was your day?
So, how was your day?
No, usual.
After this is all over, let's say we take a nice long vacation.
I thought this was the vacation.
Oh god, if this is your vacation, I'm sorry.
Laney Kid.
3.
I didn't know zombies could hurt like this.
I don't think you're technically a zombie, darling.
Oh. Ow. Wonder Bunny.
Pickaroony!
You sure you have no lasting demon after effects?
You sure you have no lasting demon after effects?
Just the burning desire to kill LeChuck.
Well, that's a good desire to have then. Oops. All right, so I guess that's supposed to make him fall into the cannon, or at least he's supposed to get into the cannon somehow through that action. But I don't know exactly how that works. Like, how am I going to make that happen?
My hook's got...
I would if I could, but I can't. There he is.
Can't wait for you to give up and just go away.
Hmm. Okay, we'll light the cannon again. It seems like there's only 2 scenes where I can tell her to light the cannon. This one, he knocks me up into the crow's nest in a second. And then I can slide down to where the cannon might be. But the problem is it fires once I get up here. It doesn't stay lit. He stands up, it goes boom, and it's over. So I can't use that. But how the heck? And the only way down... Yeah, here he comes.
Come here.
What? Oh! Stupid undead minions. You shouldn't have gotten on Elaine's bad side.
All right.
Oh, Elaine is doing it better. Elaine! Attack LeChuck!
I'm on it, sweetie.
Ooh, full of holes. We should really take her into port. Get a nice mug of grog. Talk about the good old days.
Hey, Talvan.
Today will become my good old days.
How you doing today? Or tonight?
Stop it, you monstrous maggot mating ground!
Elaine, not even you and your flimsy sword can stop me now.
Watch me try. Ugh.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Now he's going to grab the keys. Okay, so we've got the keys. What they're for, I have no idea.
I'm not done with you.
Whoa!
He's like, I'm really getting sick and tired of being tossed around like so much.
Elaine!
A little more cannon fire. All right, so she goes and does that, and then she hops out, and then we get tossed up into the crow's nest.
I'm like... That does... I wonder if one of these keys will unlock that drawer on the desk that Elaine bought from the yard sale.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I know eventually that's what's going to happen. I just don't know exactly how to make this work. Hey, Kira, how you doing? It's good to see you this evening. Yeah, he can't lift that up because Guybrush is a wimp.
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cut?
Yeah, oops. Don't win just now. I'm pouring myself a cup of port for your victory. Well, I appreciate that. Boom. Damn it. Okay, so I'll let him toss me down. I'll tell her to fire the cannon. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get there.
That's not good.
Is that the cannon? I guess that's the
If I can
cannon.
get back into the crossroads, at least LeChuck will...
You're having dinner following, you know what?
And just go away.
Yeah, I hear you, Kira. We're following it too. With bated breath, let me tell you. I didn't even bother to look. I'm kind of afraid to, so.
I'm on.
All right.
Nah. That doesn't help.
That doesn't work. Doink, and then the cannon goes off, right? I think that's what happens. Cannon go boom. Yeah, so it's useless. And see, the crappy thing is that he'll jump up here eventually. Elaine moves to the bow. They fight there.
Come here.
What?
He gets tossed off the side. So...
You got it, love.
she does that. Let me see if I can get her to fight LeChuck again.
Wonder Bunny.
Oh, I can't.
Whatever happens, you've got to stop LeChuck while he's between worlds. Promise me you won't...
Don't talk like...
Promise me!
I promise.
Okay.
That rope is evil.
It's evil, but...
That's not good.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see a lock. Can I actually click on it? Oh, that matters. Already got the key.
Whoa!
Okay.
Elaine!
I'll go ahead and do the little more cannon fire. It doesn't
would go
matter.
Great with these multiple concussions.
Multiple concussions. You're dead, man. What difference does it make?
It's so cute, watching my dear Elaine swing that sword like she knows what she's doing. Did it ever occur to you that I know more about that cursed cutlass than all of ye barnacle brains?
Oh.
All right. Now then, I gotta wait for him to knock me out, or knock me out of the crow's nest. And up he comes. Okay.
What?
Up the mast. Ah, my cutlass.
Laney kid.
Okay. So I can have her attack LeChuck. Let's do it again. Let's see.
I'm on it, sweetie.
I like the ones that are the skeletons that are wearing floaties.
Elaine! Are you okay?
I feel fine.
So she didn't attack him.
Gentle. Oh, looks like that sword's... Oh, looks like that sword's been here for a while.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it. I guess the only thing I need to get there is the key.
Never be your wife.
Oh, you know what? Stupid me. I got tossed down and forgot to use the key and see if it would work on that lock. God, I'm such an idiot. All right, we'll try it again. And he tosses me through the door.
Whoa!
I step out. I'll wait patiently for him to uppercut me into the crow's nest again. Fermata, how are you doing this evening, sir? It's good to see you. I guess this morning you got your coffee? I have mine. She waves off camera, so you know, I have to tell you. I have to narrate that part. Mystic, what are you doing? What you doing, buddy? Are you eyeing the forbidden spaghetti? Is that what it is, Mystic?
Come here.
What?
Okay, so here's a door here with a lock on it, just to my right. Or a window. Let's see if this key works there. Aha! Okay.
A mess. I'm gonna swab my deck with your scraggly excuse for a beard.
Oh, you're very welcome. Okay.
Elaine! Light the cannon again!
I'm on it, sweetie.
Okay, so maybe this time? Maybe not? This whole sequence of puzzles had me stressed back in the day. There's a sense of urgency, but at the same time, not knowing what the hell to do. Yeah, I know you're feeling. I'm very, very familiar with that right now. LeChuck will remember that. Well, that's his problem, huh? I do vaguely remember this fight, though, so I probably spent a lot of time trying to figure this out. Fermata, how have you been? It was so cool to catch you the other day. I didn't get a chance to talk to you. I know that, oh wait, there's a loose barrel.
Oh, look at this mess. This is why you don't leave unrestrained barrels on the deck. Laney! Oh, this guy...
You think that's bad? Try being engaged to him. He wanted a pineapple wedding cake with chocolate fondant icing.
What a...
Jerk! Light the cannon again! Doing well, thanks. Oh, I did enjoy the makeup. It was actually really cool. In fact, the kiddo saw it, and she was pretty amazed by it too. More guts than me. I couldn't do that. I don't have any of the artistic skill for that kind of thing. Okay, so wait. Can we do it this way? Now does this work?
Oh, it's so...
I don't know how the heck to get to the cannon. Oh my god. It seems to get, yeah, it definitely gets positive responses. That's one thing about Twitch. You can put in a little bit of effort with makeup or costumes, and people actually seem to eat it up pretty good. I can appreciate that. Nah, it doesn't want a crusty sock.
See? Oh, look at...
Does he lay?
What?
That's...
Yeah, we already know. She knows about Morgan and all that. Hey, Izzy's, how are you doing? To be entirely fair, what you got to do is not exactly obvious. No, it's not. It is not. Oh, she's down there now. So, wait, she didn't move to the bow. She stayed underneath the bridge.
Wonder Bunny!
You got it!
Okay.
Be careful!
You be careful!
Good to hear.
I'll bet I...
Hmm.
That doesn't help.
Here he comes.
It's so cute. Watching.
Okay, back up I go. And then cannon goes off. Oh, crap. What now? But she didn't move like she did last time. So does that change this? No, it didn't. How to blazes do I get to the friggin' cannon?
I can get... I can't reach it.
How I can't wait for you to give up and
I
just
almost
go
got it.
away.
Oh, jeez. See, the cannon's right there. There's another cannon right there. There's the skull. I feel like I am supposed to do something with that door besides just pick it up and drop it. It gives me just a brief second. It looks like the door is on my cursor. It's a tough battle, but you believe in me. So, okay, we'll go down here. Waiting for him to knock me down again. I'm going to try something.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just
Go away! Of course. Okay, so we've got that. He tries to pick it up. It briefly appears on my cursor like I've got it in my inventory. There we go. Ah! See? Okay, so that was... yeah.
Ah, a seesaw. Let's see.
Ha!
Trying to blast yourself to safety or blow yourself up in defeat.
There we go. I seesaw, see?
Elaine! A little more cannon fire would go great with these multiple concussions.
You got it, love.
All right.
Ah, a seesaw. Let's see. Ha.
Ha! What? Why did he not? Oh, man. And, of course, the cannon explodes. Ah, damn it. Okay, well... Ooh, missed that. Wait for that.
How I can't wait for you to give up and just
Go away. Again, knocked onto the deck. I'm getting closer. Slowly but surely.
Laney! Like the...
I'm...
Ah, a seesaw.
There we go. Boink. He had to get the pot to put on his head like the first one. There we go.
Brush. Oh my god, you look terrible.
Man, that took way too much effort.
LeChuck's giving me a bit of the business.
We need to trap him, Guybrush.
Oh, you two can get cozy together when I'm done giving Threepwood his painful and permanent farewell into the afterlife. Ow! Arr!
Guybrush.
0.013%.
It's the only way.
What?
Shout out to the Fettuccine Brothers in Monkey Island 1, right? Now he's a zombie in the afterlife for the rest of his life.
Is it over? Hello?
Did we win?
Did we win?
Looks like it.
I guess we did.
Oh, I guess.
The center of the crossroads. Guess I'm stuck here for good now.
Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go because there's no boat, no path. Wait, what do we have? I don't know what to do with this stuff. Like the only thing I can click on is the Crossroads Center. That's the... Thank you.
Courage, anchor, direction, sacrifice. Place these things in a ring at the center of the crossroads.
Oh, wait a minute.
Clever.
Aha. Yeah.
Wow, what a rush.
That was
My hand is back.
interesting.
Oh.
That wasn't what I expected, by the way.
Rush! Oh, it's about time.
It is? Wait, you were expecting me? But I was dead.
I was dead.
Is that why you gave me...
You should know enough to trust me by now, Guybrush Threepwood.
But you asked LeChuck to make you a demon bride. How did you know I would be able to bring you back from that?
After all these years and all of our adventures, two things are certain. That I always have a plan, and that Guybrush Threepwood will always come for me when I need him most.
Well, thank you for that, everybody. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'll also come if you just need help folding the sails. You'll always be the shiver in me timbers. That was your master plan. That sounds like something your husband might say. Uh-oh.
You'll always be the shiver in my timbers.
Well, the important thing now is that LeChuck is gone. For good this time.
And you are
Is
finally
he?
free from whatever fate was planned for you and LeChuck.
And that's what this whole Esponja Grande thing has been about, huh?
Actually, it's pronounced Esponja with an H sound at the end.
Really? But we've all been saying Esponja.
Yes, I know. It's been bothering me this whole time. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to look silly.
Oh, you're gonna get it for that.
Too late. Yeah, story's not over yet. I always let the credits roll through anyway, so... That was very good. I enjoyed this series. I'm glad I had an opportunity to play this again. Thank you very much, Murray. So, we will be back into Monkey Island after we complete King's Quest III. Maybe a few streams. Visiting Professor of Monkeyology, Ron Gilbert. And that'll be an all-new game for me, as I've never touched it, so I don't know anything about it. I even avoided watching streams of it. After this one is the Sea of Thieves story and the new Monkey Island game. And the Monkey Dance, you might have missed that. The Monkey Dance. one of the things I was always really happy with the Telltale series of games that I've played is the voice acting was always pretty decent. Like, it was always, it was always professional and good. It wasn't really cheesy, although cheesy can be good. It's an Easter egg, 8 times at Club 41 or something like that. Oh, yeah, the monkey dance, that's right. Yeah. Banangaranga or whatever it was that they were. Need more Murray to heckle the credits. You're right. You're right. There needs to be Murray in the credits. At least Elaine in this was a lot better than last time. Yeah. I like this Elaine more than I did the one that was in Escape. That one was not my favorite. But I mean, not that they were bad. I think it was that I got used to this, Alexandra Boyd, because I think she did the first 2 Tales remakes, right? For 1 and 2, and Curse, if I'm not mistaken. Morgan, Nicky Rapp, yeah. And Franklin as himself. There's Murray. For me, it's that they remembered Elaine was supposed to be English. Oh, well, that's a good point. I forgot about that. I didn't even notice that. Okay. And I gotta say, this one finished pretty strong. The ending fight is a little bit tedious because, as was said, it doesn't really tell you anything that you're supposed to do. You kind of have to just see what's there and figure it out. But it's really not that difficult. You just got to pay attention to what's there. They kind of stick everything out in plain sight for you. You just got to figure out the order. And I don't feel like I did it too many times. I feel like I did it just enough times. 2009. So yeah, 15 years ago this year.
So, my child, have you done as I asked?
I have. Now for your end of the deal.
Yes, your actions have influenced your fate. I will allow your ghostly form to return to the physical realm to carry on as a fearsome pirate hunter.
Ghost pirate hunter, Morgan Le Fay. I think I'm going to enjoy this.
Perhaps. You have chosen your own fate. Now go. There is much work to be done before the tides of destiny shift again.
Dun 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 dun. It still leaves us wondering, is the voodoo lady really evil? I don't know if I actually saw or watched through the credits when I played this the first time. So this might have been the first time I've seen this last sequence. I like the Salmon Max. SalmonMax2010.com. And that's it. Death from above. What is her first name? Right? Right? All right. Well, that's chapter 5. That's the end of Tales of Monkey Island. And let's see here. I'm actually going to miss playing these. Had a really good time with it. Doesn't mean I can't play them again, right? I mean, at some point. It's not the first nor the second time. Some of these I played 3-4 times. What can I make a rug? No, that's awful. Max, don't say that kind of thing. All right, so up next is the lovely King's Quest 3. However, we got ads coming in here in about 5-6 minutes, something like that. So I'm not going to crank this up quite yet. Let me get my windows sorted out and true retro category back in place. And let's see. Oh, thank you, Echo. I was just about to fix that. Awesome. All right. Let me change it over on this side. Interesting. Ever played Discworld 1? I have, No Name. Yes, we played that on this channel a couple of years ago, a few years ago. Loved it. Loved it. We're about to crank up some King's Quest 3. Bear with me for just a few minutes. I'm going to take a very brief break. Go ahead and kick these ads off a little early. I don't see any point in starting the game now and then having to pause in a few minutes. So bear with me for just a minute. We'll hit these ads, and these will be the last ads for the stream, for today's stream. So I will see you shortly, and then we will snooze them out. See you in a few. Everybody, thank you very much for that. I'm going to snooze these ads as far out as I can. Next game. Let's see. Next game is going to be really old. EGA old. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay. Get my notepad set up here. Now then, the presentation for this version of King's Quest. There's a little known, I say little known, a lot of people are unaware of this because they just didn't have the experience with it. I never personally got to play much on Tandy computers. I did play with them occasionally if I had access to them, but for the most part, I didn't really get to use them regularly. But this particular game does have an option to run in Tandy. If I can find my DOS box, there it is. Boom. And you can tell it's running in Tandy mode by looking at the font in DOSBox, because I don't have a Tandy computer, old Tandy. You can smell that. You can still smell the box. Oh my God. Yeah, I remember the boxes and everything. Yeah. You played Loom EGA. You played it twice. First the VGA version, replaying it mostly for the MT32 music. Nice. Tandy computers. Yeah, Tandy was originally a computer company. Well, actually, it didn't start as a computer company. I forget what they started out making. It was some kind of textiles or something like that. But eventually, the guy, Tandy, the guy who was responsible for the company, got interested in electronics and the burgeoning computer market that was growing. So he started trying to make a computer for things. So eventually Tandy got bought by Radio Shack. Radio Shack incorporated Tandy computers into their lineup. And for the most part, Tandy that came out in the early to mid 80s was a PC Junior clone. Or at least one of the early ones anyway. And one of the benefits of the PC Junior, to start with, is that it allowed you to play 3 tones simultaneously from the speaker, the PC speaker, which was really, really unique for a computer at the time, for PCs at the time. That's how we're playing this one. They didn't introduce MT32 soundtracks or any kind of actual MIDI soundtracks until 1987 when King's Quest IV came out. This was the last of the King's Quest series that exclusively relied on PC speakers, but 1, 2, and 3 still had a really good soundtrack. It wasn't just bleeps and bloops if you had the right hardware. And you're going to hear it today. You remember mostly Tandy as one of the graphics, yeah. So, let's just get this started. CDQ22 top. And I believe it's Sierra.com. I might need to slow it down. Looks like it's running way faster than it should. Mistake. Sorry, had to get onto the cat. I think this is a version you had as a kid. Never finished it. Yeah, I never finished the third one. I remember playing the beginning of this. Because I did get them all. Up to 5, I think it was. We did get up to... we did get all of the series and played through at least the first one, and I played the fourth one. I remember loading up the third one, and I can't believe I'm not reading any of this. Stupid me. Hang on a second. Let me exit this and restart it. Oh, wait, that still didn't... Ah, you're going to make me exit? Yes. All right, let me shut up and read this. What is Doofus up to? He's clawing on the back of Coffee's desk chair. Yeah, let's see. It was too hard. I've heard the third one is a bit challenging. Solid upgrade from the PC speaker, yeah. I believe so, No Name, yes. The wizard randomly appearing is the reason. There's a video of why this element makes it the most infamous game to speedrun. Yep, the evil RNG wizard. Yeah, this one apparently you can't really speedrun. There's only a handful of people that's really ever pulled it off, but it's really, really pure luck. In fact, there's a couple of videos. There's one in particular I watched that talked about speedrunning King's Quest 3. Anyone hear that Roberta Williams did a special? No. All right, let's read this. Big, chunky, thick lines. Gwydion is a lonely lad of 17 who has lived for as long as he can remember with an evil and cruel wizard by the name of Manan. Gwydion gazes upon the countryside of Ludor with longing, wishing he were free to leave. But alas, such is not the case. Manan treats the poor boy like his slave, ordering him about, constantly threatening him and refusing to ever let him leave the premises. Often Gwydion wonders who he really is and how he came to live with the old wizard, but Manan offers no help. Suddenly the front door opens and out stalks Manan, the wizard. "Gwydion!" he shouts harshly. Oh, Gwydion rushes to his side, afraid he may be in trouble. "Why are you not working, boy?" the wizard sneers. Gwydion mumbles a faint reply. "The kitchen floor is filthy," Manan grumbles. "Go sweep it now." Turning on his heel, the wizard re-enters the house, slamming the door behind him. Yeah. Manang! Such is the story of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy going to do? Oh well, in resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Manan into the house. I think the original, and it is a classic in adventure games. AMC's Halt and Catch Fire had an episode titled Adventureland, and it was about the game. They even had it on their website for the show. So you're going to make me go through the whole thing again? Wait, there we go. Okay. The wizard will appear. Should appear. I think he appears anyway. Look. This is the main entry room of the wizard's house. The front door is to the south. Creaky stairs go upstairs, and doorways lead north and east. I love how even graphic adventures at this stage in game development still held on to some of the text adventure era elements.
Great hat, man.
Whiz! Hey, good point. But what I mean by that is that they still like describe the place to you as if it's a text adventure, as if you can't see it. Manon is a Celtic Welsh name. Gwydion is one too. Your friend, a name my wizards. You name your wizards Gwydion for RPGs? I didn't know that. Does that make me Bittomann? Let's see. I guess we'll try. We'll try the room first. Let's see. Looks like there's a safe in here. Manon is very private with his study and doesn't like the poking around. The huge oak desk is covered with writing implements. An oak cabinet is in the corner. There is a chart on the rear wall. The bookshelves are filled with books on every subject. The wizard fancies himself to be quite a scholar. Great wizard Bitto. The great wizard Bizzo? I tried. Okay. Oh, I better put my pencil over here, otherwise Mystic's going to jump up on the desk and snatch it. Carry it away like a stick. Look, safe. What's a safe? Oh, that's not a safe. What is that? Cabin? What is it, F3? Yeah. The oak cabinet has a brass handle on his door. Your feather duster is lying on his top. Get duster. Oh, not just get duster, but he's dusting. He's cleaning. What the heck? Oh, yeah, you know what? I should probably put on a little bit of music. Bear with me here. I've got some tracks. I just need to make sure the volume isn't ridiculously loud when I start it up. Where is it? All right. I'm going to set up a different playlist for this next week. But in the meantime, I will use my RPG playlist. Game isn't really... Oh, crap. I'm sorry, dudes. Thank you for noticing that. Why is it not? That is very strange. I have no idea how it got uncentered like that. Oh, wait a minute. I know why it got uncentered like that. How did it get off? How did I get the wrong resolution? I don't normally change the resolution on this. It's set to 1280 by 960. Oh, wait a minute. I bet you that's why. I'll have to sort out the resolution, but it's all right. It's fixed now. I'll sort out the proper resolution next time. Hey, Commodore Chronicles. Gwydion, you were assigned to a chore. You know what happens to lazy boys. Manon shakes his head in disgust. The kitchen is still dirty. When will you learn to obey? Up goes the dreaded finger. Try hanging around in the kitchen a while, Gwydion growls. Manon. You feel the blood rushing to your head as you realize that you are upside down. Straining to look up, you notice your feet have been magically attached to the kitchen rafter. You struggle, but can't release yourself. What a vexing situation. Well, might as well look while we're here. Yeah, that timer at the top doesn't pause. You can't do that now. Ha! Commodore Chronicles, how are you doing today? You sadly have to go for now. No problem, Morden. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a good time.
doesn't work.
That doesn't work. And of course, you one tot ode tanak ua. This game is not easy. I haven't played King's Quest 3, but you know, something with time, yeah. Well, I'm not really worried about... Oh, wait. The timer I should be worried about, huh? Oops. Carrying nothing. Oh, you can turn the clock off. You can't look at anything. Oh. Ah. Is that a cat? Yeah, there's a cat. There's a cat sitting on the hearth. Looks like, anyway, a black cat. If this was Rosella, that would have killed her. You feel dizzy and nauseated at the sudden changes in body position. It's at least some consolation to find yourself on the floor again. That cat is evil, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Clean kitchen. Get broom? You're too far away. Evil cat? No such thing. No, that's a cute cat. Sorry, I've got to do my chores. A sweet cat. Gwydion, I have decided to take a journey. Well, good for you. He doesn't say anything else. He just appears in the kitchen long enough to say, I've decided to take a journey. You use the heavy oak table when you prepare food for the wizard. Right now, there is a loaf of bread, some fruit, and a mutton chop on the table. Get bread. You take the loaf of bread and carry it with you. Get chop. You take the mutton chop and carry it with you. What did they say? Get fruit, I think was a... Yeah, you take the fruit, carry it with you. Okay. Look cat. That detestable pet of Mananan's is a constant annoyance. Look fireplace. As it is now summer, the need to light a fire and cook hot food was diminished. The fireplace is, at the moment, not burning. Look barrels. Barrels only contain foodstuffs. They are too huge to move. Look shelf. Kitchen shelves hold many ingredients and kitchen implements for cooking. One useful item that catches your eye is the clay bowl you use for all your mixing. Manananan. Manananan. Get bowl. You retrieve the clay bowl from the kitchen shelf and you take it with you. Look churn. Looking at the butter churn makes your muscles ache as you remember the long hours churning cream to make butter. Otherwise, you have no interest in it. Get cat. You're too far away. Nimbly you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. Now that you have it, what are you going to do with it? Pet cat. The thought of doing anything nice to that obscene ball of fur makes you sick. Kiss cat. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to say that. Sorry for the earworm. The detestable cat leaps from your arms, snarling and screeching. Look bucket. It's just your old oaken bucket. Yeah, that's what I figured. Also, good luck. Sierra's apparently not a fan. Yeah, everybody says this one's really rough. I'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Look, wall. There's an iron rack hanging on the wall by the fireplace. Your trusty knife is hanging on the rack. That's what I wanted to know what it was. Spoon and a knife. Get knife. You take the carving knife from the iron rack and keep it with you. Get spoon. Love that Might and Magic 6 music. I know, right? We've been playing Might and Magic 3 on Fridays and Sundays. Hey, Bum Rocky. By the way, how you doing? I'm sorry, I saw your name. You and Morton have the exact same color and the exact same number of characters visible on the screen, so I didn't recognize that was you. I thought that was actually Morton. I didn't really look at the name itself. I looked at the color. Sorry about that. You liked this one, but yeah, it's not easy. That's what everybody says. 1 and 2 are pretty easy. Like, they're really super easy, so it kind of makes sense that they eventually got to a tough one. 4 wasn't that hard either, so maybe... I don't know. Mystic, what are you doing? Morning, Andre. Wait, wrong guy wearing wizard hat here. Andre, not Andre, but Andrew. Let's see. Look, floor. Mystic, what are you doing? We have cat. Okay, you can't have that. And get your tail out of my glass. Hang on a second here. I seem to be having a problem. Oh, Commodore Chronicles, you redeemed trivia. What kind of trivia would you like? We have 80s, 90s, movie, and Star Trek. Mystic, you're adorable. He's very proudly just sitting right in front of my monitor. Like, you're going to pay attention to me. Hey, Grindhouse. You're such a cute boy. They had the Banana cat in real life, right? So easy going. Arnie, how are you doing? You spent ages on this game, but also didn't have the manual as a kid due to your copy being a... yeah, back up. You know. Which reminds me, I should probably make sure I open the manual for this. Now, Mystic, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Hey, Phalanges! Star Trek, always Star Trek, excuse me. Okay. I'm going to pick a Star Trek question for you. Because everybody that likes Star Trek has to know at least the Wrath of Khan. You will be able to complete the game without the manual. Oh, good, okay. Before I do, though, let me do something with the cat before he gets himself in trouble. He's going to knock over my glass, or he's gonna get a little crazy. I will not be able to complete the game. Yeah. I figured as much. It's eventually going to ask me for a word on a page that's so many sentences down and so many words over to the left and upside Ken's left butt cheek or something. I don't know. What's Captain Kirk's favorite holiday? Hanukkah. Okay. Hang on. Much, much worse. I can imagine. I can only imagine. Barely. Cats are always up to trouble. SGB, you are not wrong. Always looking for some trouble. You remember your dad giving you DVDs that look like they just went to some pirating software, downloaded a game, and put it on one CD and just titled it the name for the game because the CD looks generic as hell. Not like a publisher CD with an image on it. I would love to see a publisher release a disc like that, but not anymore. It's not going to happen. In space, everyone can hear you cringe over that joke. All right. All right, here you go. This is a relatively easy question. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Spock noted Kirk's fondness for what? Was it swords, antiques, adventure, or plants? I don't even need to look this one up. I know the answer to this one, but I'm going to double check just in case. I've been wrong before. Spock noticed Kirk's fondness for swords, antiques, adventures, or plants. Which one? Yep, I was right. You say we got everybody saying antiques. Nobody wants to be different. Take a risk. Trick question. He noticed Kirk's fondness for himself. Well, that's true. That's probably come out in an interview at some point or another. Your answer is swords because it's not my answer, not because it's correct. Because it's your answer, not because it's correct. You say antique sword adventures. There you go. You can't go wrong there. You got a 75% chance to get one of them right. Yeah, he was referring to the ships in his quarters. It's very near the beginning. Your answer is an answer somewhere on some quiz test somewhere in the world. It's an answer. 1. You sound like my daughter with that description. All right, well, the answer is indeed antiques. And yeah, he was referring to the model ships that were in Kirk's quarters. I want to say it was like kind of at the very beginning of the movie. It was before they went out on the Enterprise and ran into Khan. And then he got antique glasses from Dr. McCoy. Exactly. That's right. I forgot because he was having trouble reading. They were the Enterprise's predecessors, which isn't the last time you see model representation of wooden sailing ships named Enterprise, because they came back in yet another Star Trek movie under the Next Generation. And Picard had one, right? He had like one of the wooden Enterprise. The antique glasses were then a minor plot device. Oh yeah, that's right, in 4. That's right, I forgot about that. It did come back in the 4th one. All right, let's see here. There are pots, pans, and skillets hanging on the wall beside the fireplace. Okay, there might be more stuff in here. Look.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
This is where Mananan, maybe that's what it is. This is where Mananan eats his meals. You, of course, are not supposed to eat here. You eat in the kitchen. There is a pine table and benches large enough to seat at least 10 people. But the wizard has never had any guests for dinner. It's where cacos eat their meals. Ho ho, you forgot the 3rd ho. Ha! Wizard has no friends. You're hungry now. Let's see. Look, Moosehead. You scrutinize the Moosehead very carefully, but you see it is nothing but an old head. You do feel sorry for the poor thing, though. Look, Cup. There's a little metal cup on the table. Get cup. You're not close enough. Something like that. Wizard needs food badly, yeah. You pick up the little tin cup and carry it with you. Look, shelf. It doesn't look interesting. Hey, there's a chandelier here. And I just remembered something. I watched a video the other day that talked about the invention of 4-track and 8-track cassettes. Well, cartridges, I should say, not really cassettes. And one of the things that was really interesting is that the person who was involved in converting the 4-track cartridge into an 8-track was, I forget his first name, but his last name was Lear, and none other than the same man who owned the Learjet company that made Learjets for a while. He was responsible for converting the 4 tracks into 8 tracks, which, of course, didn't last very long. But he had a daughter. Keep in mind, his daughter, her last name, of course, when she was born, would be Lear. What does he name her? Shanda. I think sometimes parents hate their kids. It's like, Chandelier? Are you here? Yeah. It's actually a Leisure Suit Larry in an adventure outfit. Oh, probably so. Get head. You don't need it. Let's see. Look shelf. Doesn't look interesting. Founder Bill Lear. Yeah, Founder Bill Lear. Look window. You see most of the countryside of Ludor from this vantage point. What if I don't want to? Look chandelier. I think that's right. What's a chandelier? I probably misspelled it. I can't remember how to spell chandelier. Oh, wait. Look bowl? Oh, yeah. Look pitcher? What's a pitcher? It's not a belly itcher. I find the name Chandelier pretty enlightening. She was probably very bright. Oh! Back into the study we go. Yeah, M Voltage, that is exactly the video I was watching. It was Techmoan. Techmoan is awesome. And welcome to the channel. So many books line the bookshelf. You wonder when Mananan has time to read them all. Titles cover many subjects, from ancient Arabic mythology to a study of the heavens to philosophies of Socrates. Bill also is the first named William Powell Lear and did the car radio. Ah! Yeah, that's right. I did read that he was responsible for that. He also invented the battery eliminator for his B battery, and developed the car radio, an 8-track cartridge, and audio tape system. Yeah. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Get Socrates. Socrates. Look desk. And calculating. Look basket. Don't you remember? You emptied it yesterday. Well, good. Search desk. Is it lost? Open drawer. Good Lord, I can't type. There we go. You open the large desk's only drawer, but you see nothing interesting. Before you're caught, you close it. How can he get caught? He's not here. Look blotter. What's a blotter? Mystic is doing his absolute best to get any and all attention. He's so silly. Let's see. Look paper. What's a paper? Something you read. Didn't he say that the cabinet was locked? Let's see if... I can't remember now. Open cabinet. You tried to turn the handle, but unfortunately... Yeah, I said it was locked. Okay. Mystic makes a good boss. Yeah, he tries. Wait. Look floor. It's just as it appears. These 3 boards that are right in front of the character. Oh. Almost looks like it's a trapdoor. Open. Oops. Door. It might be saying, it might be trying to open the cabinet door. Let's see if that's what it is. Yep, that's what it is. Nice stroll, right? Gwydion is in no hurry. Look painting. What's a painting? Look portrait? Look picture. I mean, come on now. It's just disappears. Oh, wait. Get picture. Move picture. I guess I could try pull or push, huh? How do you do that? Well, I mean, push and pull, pretty self-explanatory. There's really not much to define there. Man climbing the stairs requires some back and forth. Have stairs really regressed at that time? Yeah. And he can only take 2 steps. 1, 2, 1, 2. You played many Sierra games, but strangely, you could never get into the King's Quest series. You played through them once 25 years ago, but you barely remember much of it. I mean, I remember, stairs, especially at a Sierra game, right? I played a couple of these back in the 80s. And 4 was the first game I ever played. I really enjoyed King's Quest 4. Like, it really blew my mind. It was great. King's Quest 1, I didn't actually finish. I did most of it. I kind of got bored with it at the time. I almost felt it was a little childish, I think. You know, for me at the time, you got to think I was like, 14, 15 years old when when 4 came out. And it just felt juvenile because it was only about like all the fables and the children's stories and things like that. And I think that is the reason I didn't like it. But I find that I enjoy them now. They're actually pretty good. I haven't played 3. I've started it, but never actually played it. So this will be an experience. I've heard so many good and bad things about it. Mostly bad in that it's just challenging. You like the one with the fairy tales? That would be 1 and 2. King's Quest is the least of the quests in your view. Yeah. You look at Manannan's elegant bedchamber. You see fine furnishings from a regal bed to a beautifully carved closet. You can't help but compare this handsome room to your own meager cubicle. I know he's got a princess bed, isn't that a princess bed? Princess bed. It has a makeup table. Look hot. He's got a chamber pot. I like that. That's funny. He's got a chamber pot next to his bed. Elegant chamber, right? Look table. Look at that. There's a real mirror there. It doesn't look interesting. Bernhard. Oh my God. How are you doing? Thank you very much. Dude, it has been an age. Are you still in Thailand? It's been a couple of ages, I think. Oh, yes, of course. We just actually finished Tales of Monkey Island, which is not quite retro. I mean, some people consider it retro. Thank you for that follow. Oh, you're in Kenya now. Man. You were in Thailand recently. I remember the last time I saw you, because you were doing some YouTube videos of your travels. 4:30 in the morning. Jeez. I guess if I'm going to sit here, I might as well pause this, huh? Oh, man. It's good to see you. Hard to sleep right now. Did you just get there? Are you all messed up time-wise? That's always what gets me. Jet lagged. Open drawer. In the vanity drawer are many uninteresting items. Although the wizard's hand mirror may come in handy, you grab it and close the drawer. Kinda. You were able to get to sleep by midnight. Well, there's that, I guess. It's a start, right? Look wardrobe. Or is it going to make me call it closet? Yeah. Open closet. That's easier to type. You'll want to get used to pausing while reading and chatting. Yeah, I really need to. I generally ignore timers on these games, but I vaguely remember the timer being important. Kind of like Fallout. You can't screw around too much in Fallout 1 until you get that water chip, because otherwise you'll lose the game by default. Just keeping you awake. Oh, God, yes. The hours of votes are counted are bedtime hours for you. You'll wake up to check your phone to see who the next is. Yeah. Just cross your fingers, man. Honestly scared to look at you. You and my wife both. And myself. The closet is fashioned ornately covered. Yeah. You haven't checked anything at all. I haven't checked since I started the stream, so it's been a few hours. And it is that time where we'll start seeing numbers probably. Polls on the East Coast are closed. Or should be. Australia and New Zealand could just tell us what the results are. I mean, yeah, I know, right? They're 12 hours ahead of us. That'd be easy enough. 12, 13, 14 hours, right? They just tell us what it is. Let's see.
Want some rye? Of course you do.
Quietly opening the drawer below the closet, you discover nothing that interests you. 4-8-bit gamers, how you doing? All right, yes, please. You know, regardless, at least 100 million people will have a bad night. That's very true. That is very true. Will I ever play Mickey Space Adventure? Until you mentioned it, I'd never even heard of Mickey Space Adventure. Do I? No, Mickey Mouse. I guess it's Mickey Mouse, right? Mickey Space Adventure is a graphic adventure for a number of platforms. It was designed by Roberta Williams and released by Sierra Online in '84. I remember that Sierra originally got started doing some Disney stuff, and part of the history for how Sierra really took off was creating King's Quest 1 as a intended to be simultaneous release with a PC Junior to take advantage of the PC Junior's hardware and kind of show it off. What games have I been playing recently? Oh, we just finished Tales of Monkey Island, like literally an hour ago. And what was it? I've been working on Might and Magic 3. We played 1 and 2 earlier this year and end of last year. So Might and Magic 3. Just finished Resident Evil 1 and 2. Pi, thank you very much. I will see you soon, man. It's late where you are. I'm sure you probably got work in the morning. And morning's already practically there. But yeah, quite a few things. Pandora Directive, the Tex Murphy adventure game. We played that one very recently. I'm trying to remember what all was there. Sun should rise in 2 hours, yeah. Pi's in Europe, so let's see. You're in Kenya is probably not too different in terms of your time zone. Might be an hour or two off. Let's see. Did I try opening a drawer here? You find baubles and trinkets which do not interest you. Suddenly your eye falls on something that does. A vial labeled rose petal essence, which you eagerly take. In closet. Is that going to change anything? You see voluminous velvet robes, satin slippers, peaked hats, and soft linen gowns. Get hat. There's no reason to take it. 2:43. Oh, okay, so you're a couple hours behind him. Yep, I figured it might be a couple hours off. I'm sitting here, like, in my head trying to picture the offset where Africa is from you. I love this mirror. Check this out. You know, mirrors in games have had kind of a funny history. For example, Murder on the Orient Express, which I played just, recently on GOGCOM, that came out in 2022. I think it was Christmas 2022. And it doesn't even have actual mirrors. Like, it doesn't reflect anything. But this is 1987 or 1986. And look at that. You got an active mirror. That's really cool to me. Yeah, Pi is he's in Europe. Pylerzon's in Europe. That's awesome. It's just so good to see you. I'm glad to see you. It's been such a long time. For those who don't know, Bernhard Games, he's been in and out of my channel really since almost the very beginning. In fact, I want to say that we initially met while I was playing Tomb Raider It was either 1 or 2. It was the same time I met you and Worldy Gamer and whatnot. And Bernhardt would do. He also streamed. I guess you haven't streamed in quite some time. You've been traveling. Yeah. Both started during COVID lockdown. Exactly. Fucked. How you doing there? But yeah, he would do challenge, like really interesting challenge runs for Tomb Raider. In fact, one, you still stream, just not as much. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you actually go live, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It might have just been while I was asleep. Or I missed it because I was working. I didn't look at Twitch for like 3 or 4 hours. But anyway, he would do challenge runs. Here's one interesting challenge run that I remember very distinctly because it was like the ultimate challenge. Blindfold run. How about that? Not just guns, no healing, no saves, and guns only, like pistols only or something, all secrets. You do a blindfold run. I don't know if you ever finished it. 1 year, 3 months, 30 days. Has it really been that long, Bum Rocky? I'm kind of impressed. All right, let's see. We're up in the tower. Something on the floor. You have entered the musty tower of the old wizard's house. A polished brass telescope is directed out a window. From here, Mananan spies upon the poor occupants of Ludor. Why does it feel like it's been longer? I thought it had been closer to 2. It's been a crazy year. And tonight is making it a really long night. Look, floor. You see nothing on the dusty floor but a dead fly. Why is there a dead fly prominently displayed on the floor? And why am I going to pick it up? Get fly. You pick up the dead fly and drop it into your hand. Disgustedly, you look at it. I don't want to carry around a dead fly, you think. Picking off its wings, you throw the rest away. Why in the... Oh my God, that's so twisted. It's adventure game. You pick up everything that is not nailed down. You're not wrong. I got through the first 7 levels of TR1 blindfold, but Cistern had too much water, and the sound Lara makes in the water is the same. So I couldn't pinpoint where she was. You had to have help with that one blindfolded. Oh, but that's pretty awesome. 7 levels blindfolded. That's memorable. I mean, I have watched so many people do challenge runs on Tomb Raider. I've never seen anybody do a blindfold run except you. What do you call a fly without wings? A walk. I like that one. Almost 18 months? Man, time flies. But that fly in the game doesn't now. Temphia, hey, how you doing there? You pick up everything that isn't nailed down, and if it is nailed down, you find a way to unnail it. Sometimes that's actually the case. Can't read Manananan without adding an extra na at the end. You should see the people that speedrun this. Temphia, we were talking about that at the very beginning. One of my YouTube chatters actually made a comment. It says, is this the one where a wizard randomly appear? There's a video why this element makes it the most infamous game to speedrun. Yeah, there are a lot of challenges to making this game really not very speedrunnable. And someone managed... I watched a video several years ago on this, and I haven't seen it since, so I don't remember the details to it, but I just vaguely remember one mention of somebody finally figured a way out to do it. Like, they figured it out. Yeah, I look like I lost weight. Well, thank you. I don't suppose I did. I spent the past year and a half now, or close to a year and a half, going to the gym at least, usually 3 days a week, although I'll have to skip tomorrow, unfortunately. So maybe not so much lost weight, because I still pretty much weigh the same. Maybe I've kind of slimmed up a little bit. It's just added bulk, added weight, or added muscle, I should say. One of the problems speedrunning this game is a mandatory 15-minute wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's one of the key elements to it. Was that mandatory 15-minute wait, which is just bizarre. It's like, why would you make any of your players, just sit there and wait? Look, telescope. Manananan. has the brass telescope pointed out the window. It is well polished. He uses the telescope to keep tabs on the citizenry. Okay, so get telescope. I can't take it, I'm sure. Big brass telescope. Much too heavy for you to carry. Because I am Roberta Williams. That's almost certainly the answer. Use telescope. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, here we go. You put your eye to the glass. It amazes you now, or how near everything seems. You can even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows all the activities in Ludor. Roberta Williams, source of many of Sierra's questionable design decisions. Hey, don't discredit Ken Williams now. He was just as bad. If not worse in some ways. His were just more business focused. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else up here. Oh, there is. There's that damn cat. You have always admired this lovely tapestry. It adds one of the few bright spots to this dreary house. Look tapestry. Yeah, get tapestry. This must be his room. This is your own pitiful bedchamber. Compared to Menenen's fine room, yours is almost a cell. The bed is hard and uncomfortable with only a threadbare blanket, a small flat pillow. The other furnishings are junk, but as poor as it is, it's your own heaven, as the wizard never enters it. Open drawer. You have no interest in your dresser drawer. Okay, well, thanks. Look mirror. Look behind tapestry for an Easter egg, and if you remember correctly. Oh, really? Okay. Well, they were pioneers. There were not many people around that designed games, so there were bound to be some rocky parts. I always have to remind myself of that. That's really a good point. Give poor Ken a break. He just wanted to sell strategy guides. He didn't want to make games. He just wanted to sell strategy guides. And I could have sworn you read Roberta always wanted the King's Quest series to be superior over the Space Quest and Larry series. Which... I'm trying to think, like... I guess just depending on how you kind of view the story, is it a superior game if you kind of look at it objectively? Any of them? I'd say by the time King's Quest IV came out, Sierra really kind of hit their stride. And, Space Quest from that same era, 4, I think? I don't remember which Leisure Suit Larry. I think it was one of the better ones, too. It just all of them were good. It was nothing really that bad. And then, of course, a couple of years later, they're doing Hero's Quest, or renamed Quest for Glory, and Colonel's Bequest, which were fantastic. Now, granted, Colonel's Bequest is a Roberta Williams game entirely, right? And you could have sworn you read, like better graphics, sounds, etc. Yeah, they pioneered a lot of stuff. In fact, one of the pioneering things, Ken Williams was responsible. I want to say he was responsible for being able to create. God, I need to phrase this correctly, but I'm not really exactly sure how to phrase it. But ultimately, he was the one who was responsible for figuring out how to create graphics on... I don't remember what model computer it was that nobody thought could actually achieve. Like, it wasn't doable. And it was all vector-based, right? So it was just draw a line from point A to point B kind of a thing. Remind me the next time I'm up there to show you that not all fairy tales have happy endings book. Oh, yeah. That's right, I forgot about that book. But, I mean, that kind of is where it all started, though. That he said, I remember in his interview, he said, when I first drew that line, he goes, oh my God, that's really kind of cool. You actively disbelieve all graphics were coded by John Carmack. Yeah. I mean, John Carmack would have been like, 10, I guess. maybe a little older, 12. In like 79. Did you miss the end of Monkey Island? Yes, Master Gregor, you did. Elaine did it. Anyway, the mirror is set in a round oak frame with a long handle. You peer into it, and you... Oh, this is the wrong mirror. Okay. Look pot. Doesn't look interesting. Look bed. The bed is nothing more than a cot, hard and cold, and is difficult to sleep on. Your pillow is small, flat, made of old rags. Look under pillow. You lean down and poke your head under the bed. You see nothing but cobwebs and dust. Get cobwebs. Get dust. Of no use. I guess I have no purpose in here. It doesn't seem like it. Anyways, you woke up. Yeah, you hadn't been asleep very long. Look behind tapestry. You lift the bottom of the tapestry and peer behind it. The wall is filled with cracks. You can see why Mananan would hang a tapestry here. There are also dozens of charcoal scribbled drawings, diagrams, maps, and notes to programmers with the legend King's Quest IV. But you're uninterested in this, since you presently have your hands full with King's Quest III. You lower the tapestry and smooth out the wrinkles. Wow. I like the King's Quest IV reference. How old is this game? Came out in 1987. Or maybe late 86 or something like that. But it's right around 86, 87. So 38 years old, 37 years old, something like that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I feel old now, thank you. Sierra never missed a chance to pluck their own games. I mean, why not? If you could advertise for it. I like things like that, though. That's pretty good. I'll set it to fast speed. Even though I've got the cycles really low, this will help. Plug, not pluck. Yeah, I should have figured that out. '86, yeah. It was something like that. 87 didn't quite feel right, but having multiple game releases in the same franchise was not entirely unheard of in the 80s, simply because they were nowhere near as complicated as they are nowadays. I mean, you do something like... You make something like Fallout 4, or Skyrim, or any other really large RPG. You can imagine the complexity of that game is vastly greater than this game is. I mean, these were... I want to say Sierra at the time this was being made had a team of like 16 people. Like, that was it. Artists, programmers, business folks. That was it. And even id Software was a really small team initially. So I guess I can leave, huh? You open the front door of the house and go outside. I should probably consider saving the game. Yeah, Doom took a year to make, and that was a long production. Precisely. Yeah, the only concern they would have at that back then was mainly not to cannibalize an existing, top-selling game. Remember the ending of Larry 3 where they had the sets of King's Quest IV and Space Quest 2? Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Beginning. Yeah. Here we go. And we're pretty much coming to the end tonight. I'm going to have to go to bed myself and get some rest. Open gate. Look chicken. Commander Keen was a demo when id was trying to port Super Mario Brothers to PC. Nintendo rejected it, so they made it their own. That and the story that I think it was John Romero told was that I think he told John Carmack there's no way to make fluid movement, like fluid screen movement on x86 based processors that just couldn't do it. And so Carmack stayed there all night long making like the first game to do that. And that's kind of where it got all started. It's like kind of crazy. I love those little kind of history. That's always nice. Super Mario Brothers 3, they did a demo of the first level called Dangerous Dave. That's it. Yep. And copyright infringement. That was it. Let's see. A couple of chickens strut about their chicken coop. As all chickens do, they peck, scratch, and cluck. The poor things, they will end up as the old wizard's dinner one day. There is a bag of chicken feed behind the fence beside the chicken coop. Get feed. Feed chickens. Adaptive tile refresh. Is that what it was? Telling Carmack he can't do something is dangerous. You're right, but telling somebody with Carmack's, I guess he probably classifies as some kind of a psychological group, but or psychology group. But someone with his thinking that they can't do it, they will do it. They'll figure out a way. They'll make you eat. They'll make you suck eggs, I think is the phrase. You'll end up figuring, yeah, it can be done. Look coop. Oops. So chicken feeds back here. Open gates. Tenacity and brains is a good combination. Yeah, it's the same thing with every single time they say you can't crack this encryption. It's impossible. It'll take hundreds of years with the fastest computers. And then, of course, some 15-year-old does it in 3 hours, you know. Get bag. Get feed. Feed chickens. So is he just going to stand there and feed the chickens? Oh, okay, he's done. Look, feed. Open gate. You believe there's also a version of this game with updated graphics? Did they do a remaster of this? Gotcha. You managed to catch a chicken. But what are you going to do with it? Open gate. Chicken flies out of your grasp and again struts around the coop. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is. There might be a fan-made one. There is a fan remake. Okay, I knew there was quite a few of them for this series. Fan remaster that was done by the people that did a remaster for Space Quest 2. Oh, sweet. All right. Look house. This is the gloomy home of Menanan, the evil wizard who is your master. All right, I am going to stop it here. I think this is the best place to do that. And I'm going to have to call it a night. We'll get more into this next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, it's going to be all about King's Quest 3. Barring some kind of catastrophe, this will probably take me 3 or 4 streams. I know this was more challenging, so I might be leaning towards 4 or 5 streams, but we'll see. In any case, this will be the next few streams worth of Tuesday nights. You can catch me back here on Friday morning, 8 a.m. We'll be back into Might and Magic 3. The stream will be entirely about Might and Magic 3 because we're done with Resident Evil 2.
Gregor 9!
And Gregor 9. Verification process. Oh, you're up to 0.02 now. Nice. You can also catch me over on GOGCOM Thursday at 7 p.m. We're going to be playing Bounty Train. It's a strategy game. I know nothing about it. It just looked kind of cool, so I thought, why not? Yeah, thank you very much. Bernhard, it's so good to see you. It really is. Or at least talk to you anyway. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. We had a great time with this, I think. And I'm looking forward to playing more next Tuesday. There we go. All right. As is typical on Tuesdays, I'm not going to raid. I'm going to go ahead and just end for tonight. I want to say thank you very much, Darksaber, for that huge raid. Also, very much appreciated Shorty Straw for that raid early on. All the follows. You guys are awesome. Always a great conversation on Tuesday nights too. So if you're new to this channel and this is your first night, come back next Tuesday. There's always something funny going on here. So you guys are wonderful. Thank you all for being here. I will see you real soon. Be safe. Take care.
$50, oh boy.
Master Gregor just cheered 50 bits.